Looks
Welcome
like we are
everyone to
live
Haven
now.
of Horror.
And we're back at the Twin Peaks.
No, this is Alan Wake.
Mm,
Mm,
And don't say you've heard it both ways because you haven't.
It would help me
I
to
have.
understand what had happened.
You're full of shit too.
oh, this guy's still talking to himself. Shut up.
Robert, you're so rude.
Yeah.
The only way to make sure that Rusty
Yeah.
was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
John, I've played this game. You gotta move the dumpster and then climb on top of it to climb on another thing and boost someone else up.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
That's a different game.
Oh.
By the way, John, the YouTube stream, it still looks like it still has
Oh,
the
shit.
stream starting screen.
Yep.
Thank
yeah,
you.
so just caught that right now.
I just woke up like half an hour ago, so I'm still a little out of it.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
We had a late night last night, I guess.
Well,
You
so yeah, so I went to
Well, we had a
bed.
goal and somebody couldn't finish.
Yeah, somebody pussied out.
I got too ambitious. Well, okay, first of all, to be fair, my initial idea was just to watch the Roger Corman movie. It was Austin that suggested doing all of them. But anyway, last night we attempted to watch all the Fantastic Four movies. We only got through Silver Surfer.
Yeah, we got through 3. Or you got through 3, I should say.
I was too
I
late.
came in late.
Someone had destroyed the
But anyway,
circuit
yeah,
breaker.
I
There was no
fell
way to get
asleep.
the lights back on.
I slept about like 3 hours, and then I couldn't go back to sleep. So I got up, ate and shit and stuff.
And you
And
don't
I was
even
like, oh,
give
I'm
us full
tired.
details.
TMI, dude.
I ate and stuff, and then I was like, oh, I'm tired, so I'll take a nap.
That looked like
And then I just woke up. So I was like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna
Yeah,
miss the stream.
Oh
That
no,
is
the
a-
Shadow Man's back.
Oh, crap.
Whoa.
Oh, God. That's when I felt like I was starting to get old, was when I could start easily taking naps. Because that's the thing I could not do when I was like a teenager or younger. I was just never tired during the day.
No, I don't really take naps at all. Like, sometimes I do, but
I
I
only
really
do
don't
if I don't
have the need
sleep
to.
like a full night.
Right.
I probably could have taken one today, but I didn't.
Oh.
Got to power through it, you know?
Well, my version of a nap is I'll put, like, if I'm home, I'll put on, like, a long Red Letter Media video and just lay down, and I'll maybe catch, like, 20 minutes of sleep out of that. Where I'll wake up like, the video's over. But often, most of that will just be watching it, not literally sleeping.
Yeah, no, sometimes I'll, like, lie down to listen to something, but
Mhm.
I won't actually fall asleep because I'll be too invested in what I'm listening to.
Well, that's a trick, though. It has to be something I've seen before. Whenever it's something I'm watching for the first time, like, I'm paying more attention subconsciously.
I hate these
Why
fucking
the
enemy
fuck are
types.
pets?
Alan, why are you murdering people?
He's a morally gray character. Anyway.
Well, he is fighting black and white characters, so that's fitting.
Yeah, gray, the grayness.
His coat's
This
kinda
game, it's really deep. It explores the grayness and everyone's morality.
Oh my god, now you're just murdering a man. Oh, Jesus.
God
It's
damn.
RoboCop. Good god. What did you do to Murphy?
Yeah,
Whoa,
209
stop.
scene.
I need a drink.
Give this man a break.
No, wait.
Alan.
Alan, I'm sure we've already made that joke.
Yes. And we will not stop.
Yeah. Just try to make us stop referencing Jurassic
Fuck.
Park 3.
That's a
I
bad
can't-
idea.
I can't even get these two to stop referencing Jurassic Park 2.
Yeah, because it's peak.
I don't believe you, but it's fine.
John, when you shine the light at that guy, he's not gonna be like, huh? He's gonna be like, oh, you.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Alright, I have a controller with like swappable thumbsticks. When I drop my controller and the thumbstick pop.
Oh, shit.
Ah! Shit.
Where's the rest of the village? All over the place.
It's the Resident Evil 4 village.
I thought 8 was village.
I mean, the village from the beginning of the game.
The ground was covered with oily patches
Oh.
that looked like
Okay.
deep darkness.
Robert's never played a video game in his life. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Have you not played any of the Resident Evils, Robert?
No, not for myself. I've just watched John play a bunch now.
Oh. You should play 4 at some point. It's a classic.
It's on the docket.
Do I start with the original or the remake?
Either or, I guess. I've never played the remake.
I mean, yeah, you can play either
I've heard
one.
it's good.
I prefer the original slightly more, but the remake's also really good.
Gotcha.
You could just do the original because it's available everywhere.
That is true.
Yeah, it's literally their Skyrim.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
I
Robert,
first
I
played
need
that
you to
game
play
on
the
Wii.
original. I need you to play the
Oh, God.
original on the Zebu.
I don't think I will.
Sorry, the what?
Noah, look it up. Resident Evil 4 for the Zebu.
Is that
This is real.
Z-E-E?
Say it. Spell it, John.
Spell out.
Zebu. RE4. Oh, why does that look so crunchy?
It's one of the things that I don't know why I know this exists, but I know it exists.
Whoa, he looks so polygonal.
It's like a
Oh my God.
That-
It's like a Brazilian console.
So yeah, you can even play it on that.
Yeah, you can play it on the Zebu.
I bet you can play it on the Soldier Boy console that he tried to get off the ground.
Probably.
Oh, God.
I don't even know what happened to that. Just remember
Did it
that
ever
was a
come
thing.
out?
Maybe not. It was basically like his version of the Switch.
Yeah, because I remember Review Tech USA talking about that when I still watched it.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah, I had to unsubscribe. I don't know what the fuck's going on with him, but
Yeah, I didn't know it. I don't really know what happened to him. I remember some of his videos.
he does like, instead of like tech stuff, which is what I subscribed for, he's just fallen into being another drama YouTuber and fighting
Who
people
cares
on
about
Twitter.
that?
Apparently he does.
What's that?
Yeah, I say that there is like a niche. There is an audience for YouTube drama. It's just really not my thing.
Yeah, couldn't care less.
Well, But like all things, it quickly went
It's
from
like poetry.
actual. Of course, it went from actual drama to just, oh, this character said or this person said this one weird thing, and now I'm gonna make a 3-hour video about it. Like, it's hard to sift through the
Or
actual
it's
drama from.
or it's somebody just stirring up drama to make videos
Yeah.
about the drama that they themselves created.
Exactly.
I mean it.
Alan Wake's like, stop making 3-hour YouTube videos about me.
Hey, what was that?
Yeah, there's a thing. that you
There's a
didn't pick
piece
up.
of paper.
Yeah, it was a manuscript page. I have them all.
Okay.
Mm,
Hey, if I was playing this
Actually,
for the
here,
first
I'll
time,
use this. I'll use this as an example. Oh, it didn't tell me which one that is. Okay, I don't know.
we did look at this in the last stream,
Oh,
We did.
okay.
so never mind.
What's
Never
really
mind.
annoying
was-
when I was going for the 100%,
bacon.
you see how these ones have like little symbols?
Yeah.
You can only get those on the hardest difficulty.
Oh.
Oh.
So I had to play this game twice.
It's a good thing we're playing it on the easiest difficulty now.
I'm just on normal.
Oh.
I'll probably play 2 on easy because that game gets difficult. The biggest drawback to this game, as much as I like it is kind of a one-trick pony when it comes to gameplay. Like,
Lover's Peak was at the far
you've already
end of
seen
the
everything you will do for the rest of this game.
No, older games had way better gameplay.
Oh,
Newer games suck and are repetitive.
that's true.
Oh gosh.
Reject modern games. Return to PS1.
Can we return to the Commodore 64?
Yes.
Whoa! Hey!
Behind you. Wait your turn.
Yo, back up, Jack.
That's one thing too. Greatly benefits from is like survival horror has come back, so it's able to look more closely at like the new Resident Evils and stuff like that. And they're not limited by technology at the time.
We have technology.
Because Austin was telling me some of the stuff that they had like in mind for this, and I don't remember it all, but like they had a really just huge, grand, epic scope for this game, and just couldn't do it at the time. Nope,
God.
we're running.
Sprinting.
Brave Sir
Sprinting.
Robin. He bravely ran away. Is the rest of this game just gonna be you shooting shadow people?
Yes. Like I said, you've seen the entire scope of their gameplay systems in the like.
Oh no!
Oh God, get away from me!
John, I don't think you can outrun him.
No, I just
you only
had to
died
get to.
because you lost your faith.
I just had to get to the light.
Don't go into the light. That's bad.
No, in this game it's
You
good.
seen Poltergeist?
It's almost like it's about light versus darkness.
Whoa.
So deep. John, keep going.
But some would say that darkness is just the absence of light. And others would say that light's just the absence of darkness. When you think about it.
What?
And I would say that point is the absence of making sense.
The absence of sense, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we?
Again,
Ah,
Run!
you can get a
sprinting,
head start.
sprinting.
But why not just shoot him?
Whoa!
And then... Yeah, he's right behind you.
Why not just shoot him? Oh, Jesus.
I assumed
Really
it was
high-stakes
just one
situation.
guy chasing.
There's always more than one guy. Oh, God.
Come
Good
on.
shot.
I can do this. I've done it before.
You gotta keep tapping the sprint button.
Yeah, I'm trying to kind of like, I'm trying to time it to where, shit. I get close enough.
God.
Whoa!
You gotta use your spin move. Jump on him.
You gotta jump over the gaps. You gotta collect the...
Damn it!
Damn it.
Why are they so fucking fast all of a sudden?
Damn them all to hell.
Okay, fine. Coming.
Come on, I want you to do it.
I want you to hit me. Oh.
Oh. Noah, do David Lynch crossed with Heath Ledger Joker.
Kale, what I want you to do right now is get on that bike over there and hit me with it. Don't be scared, just...
No, not hit me and pick it up and hit me ride it.
You catch up to me that fast.
Because he's a ghost. That guy is amazing aim. Oh, Alan Wake.
Fucking ridiculous.
Oh no, we lost Snow.
No, wait.
Oh no. Now he's back.
Hello? Hey, I don't know what happened, but my David Lynch impression made my laptop crash. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, that's normal. So I'm still struggling a bit here. Too slow. Oh yeah.
Oh
Jesus.
yeah, Mario time.
Take it like a man. Oh god. You got stuck.
Doo-doo. Almost there.
I juked him. There you go.
Crap.
Oh god, there's so
Don't celebrate yet.
Blow up the bridge. Gotta hit the ropes.
You gotta blow up the bridge like in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So these are your checkpoints, and they also heal you if you stand in the light.
That's how that works.
Well, he gets his powers from the sun like Superman.
That's not a sun.
It's the power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Yeah, it's a solar powered light bulb.
I don't think they had those back then.
It's a light bulb with solar radiation.
In the early 2010s?
Yes.
Robert's like, this game takes place in the 1700s.
I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, flashlights and shit. Whoa.
Ah, Jesus.
We know they had shit, Robert.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Whoa, God, you got ambushed.
Yeah.
It's
Why?
fine. They'll turn you into RoboCop. That's obviously where this game's going.
Obviously.
Hey, I see you. Sneaky fuck.
Stop running. Oh,
Ahem. Suckers. Or are we at a Makeout Reef?
I think we are. There's a sign for it right there.
Ah, Makeout Reef. Good times.
Lovers Peak.
Good times. Yeah, Makeout Reef.
Makeout Reef.
I'm going over to the dark side.
I really hope Alan runs into those superheroes from that SpongeBob episode.
The International Justice League of Super Acquaintances.
Yes, I was trying to remember the team's name. Shows how much of a SpongeBob fan I am.
It's always made me laugh that you just have Justice League just in there. It's part of the title.
Want to see me run to that rock? Want to see me do it again?
Do it again.
No, always such a fake fan.
Shit.
Well, he's no longer a fake Fantastic Four fan. 'Cause he's seen
No,
a couple
he
more
still
pictures.
is. He hasn't seen Fan Four Stick.
That's true.
Do you have to be a real Fantastic Four fan? You have to
Okay.
see Fan Four Stick to be a real Fantastic Four fan.
Yes.
I disagree.
Come on, we gotta get moving.
Tim Blake Nelson?
I was thinking the same thing.
That flashlight's kid stuff.
The leader is here.
The flares will keep the bastards away. You can see them too?
Oh, we're just gonna trust this guy.
Of course I see him. Come on, we gotta move. Why?
Yeah, he can see him too. I
Because
trust
that's
him.
the way the story goes. Yeah, but let's move. I lost my gun back there.
There could be nothing else suspicious about this guy.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no
And then
way
he
this was a
goes,
coincidence.
"Why are you talking to
He was
yourself like
looking-
that?
Come on, Wake. You better keep up.
You can also hear my narration? Yes, you're talking out loud." Well,
By the way, I think I'm getting hail at my place. So I was like, what the fuck's hitting my window?
oh really?
Yeah.
Well, it's not picking up, so I think we'll be good.
Yeah.
But
Now I think it's just normal rain, but there was hail for a second.
so you just heard like a crash outside, and you go, "What was that?"
Yeah, well, yeah, it was just like, what the fuck's hitting my window? It's really weird. Yeah, we get like really late winters here.
Oh, well, I think that's common pretty much everywhere. It's been a pretty warm winter over here. I don't think it's really been that cold. It's only snowed a few times where I am.
Oh god.
And we also really don't get hail all that much. Or like at all. I can't really think of a time where we got hail.
Use the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off. Give me the gun. Yeah, no can do. Are you kidding? Give me the gun. No time for that. Pull them off, damn it.
Give him the gun. Oh god.
And the cannoli.
I can only carry one. Throws the gun.
Good choice.
Oh my god, that's not a light, John. It's a UFO. Get out of there.
No, no, no.
Oh, you feeling better?
Starts floating up.
All cozy and safe.
No.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
How do you know that?
Oh god, they put a butt on that sign.
Oh,
This is it, Wake.
juvenile.
Last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming. Give me the goddamn gun. They're coming. That's not how this goes. Get with the
See, it's a
program,
butt.
Wake.
What?
Look up.
It's a heart.
Pretty
a
sure
heart.
it's a butt. No, it's a butt.
That is a heart.
Are you gaslighting me?
Yes. No. No, because I'm right and you're wrong.
The only one that's tried to gaslight us is you over Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, okay, this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funniest part is it wasn't just one of you guys, like it was both of you who just completely blacks out that part of the movie.
Well,
Okay.
like I was saying before, I think it just because it was night in that scene made me think they were inside in the original.
Hey, you want to say that
Whereas-
again? You want to
Huh?
take that for the record? Well, because it's night, it made me think they were inside. You know? Just like you said, it was so
That
What
is-
does that mean?
Because the house is dark.
This is it, Wake. Last stand.
I don't know.
Noah's just like an AI, and somebody fed him a prompt, and he just spit something out.
Because the house inside the house there was like no lights on.
Is the Gilder?
So,
Oh, hey, anime fan, how's it going?
More flares here.
oh hey,
Hello.
Dude.
Fight them as long as they keep coming.
hello there.
Give me the goddamn gun. They're coming. That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Sorry, Noah. The way you worded that was so funny.
Do you know what I'm trying to say though? Like,
Kind of.
anyway. So when Ben shows up in the remake, it's like bright outside.
Yes.
And then I don't know,
So
inside
what
the
you're
house.
saying,
would be-
Noah, is because in the original it's dark, so
No.
you couldn't even see Ben. That's a little racist.
Oh
No,
god.
no, no.
Here we go. Oh Jesus.
Oh,
But
God.
no-
I also love that you also thought the same thing happened as me, so now you're turning on me for some reason, but okay.
Hey, I'm not turning on you.
And yeah, Noah, it's dark outside. That's why he has the headlights on in the truck.
No, that's I don't know.
Anime fans saw the new Captain America movie today.
Oh. Probably
How
in
did-
an empty theater.
Whoa!
What do you mean? It's the #1 movie in the world.
Oh.
And the #1 movie to see in IMAX.
Oh yeah.
I totally believe that.
That's what an ad told me.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
worth it
God,
for the
you're one of
5 minutes
them.
of Red Bull.
And one of them.
Whoa!
It's getting intense.
I really need this guy to start killing them faster.
This just looks like a murder.
I think the Brave New World is the best of the 4 Captain America films in the MCU.
Let's
Says
cut
Anime
the
fan.
act now. Where's
each their
my
own.
wife? I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some
Oh boy.
editorial control. What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice? I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad. You touch her though.
Oh, fuck. Hang on, this is gonna be bad.
You're gonna give me the manuscript, or you'll be sorry. No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Will.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held so much.
I know.
I
Alan.
had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
I don't know why he saved me.
Where are you? I'll kill you if you hurt Alice. He had Alice.
I wanted to kill him.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt.
I just got caught in a bear trap.
Oh, it's fine. It's one of those,
Yeah, he's
lighter
able to walk
bear
that
traps.
off pretty... he was able to walk that off pretty good. Pretty easily.
It's because of the light.
Do you think you need medical attention?
No.
so do you guys still vibe with the narration, or do you think it's a little too much?
Sometimes it's
What-
cool. Like, I do like it in some places.
I'm just waiting for it to lead to somewhere. And it isn't really... I get that there's like a meta thing going on right now, but that's kind of, you know,
There's
all it's
that.
doing.
There's also-
And like, but no, at that point, it's like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
And the actual narration is starting to get a little more distracting.
Well, it's more just the vibe and atmosphere, I think. Like, the noir tone is kind of cool. There's just some places where it's unnecessary. Oh, boy.
I agree. But that's what I was saying that I thought it was going to lead to somewhere, or they were going to do something with that.
It was pretty early on. Don't be jumping the James gun.
I won't jump the James gun. Even though Zack Snyder should make a movie of this, not James Gunn.
would
I
love
do.
to see
Now I
Zack-
want to know what
James-
Zack Snyder.
I would love to see
There'd be
Zack
more.
Snyder's Alan Wake.
Alan would be played by Jackie Earl Haley, and he would just be doing his Rorschach voice. Alan's journal.
When the world looks down and shouts, "Wake up!" I look down and whisper, "No."
I look down and whisper, "Wake me up inside,
Inside, save me.
bring me to life."
Unironically, I do still kind of like that song.
That's,
It became
it's
a meme
awesome,
for a
and I
while.
don't get why people hate it.
Well, I think it's turned around though. It went through
Just
its
really
meme
cheesy.
phase. It's
Okay.
fine.
If you just hated every song that was cheesy, people would hate 75% of the songs that are popular.
Like Eye of the Tiger's
Okay.
cheesy and it's awesome.
Yeah. I don't think everyone who's memeing that song hates it. It's a meme because it's a cheesy song.
Yeah, it's like All Star, but that's fine. That's
Exactly.
not. But I do legitimately though think it did go through a phase of people like kind of dogging on it. And I don't know, I like it.
I'm not the biggest fan personally.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Noah's always
I
gotta
just-
hate things that are good.
Well, if Daredevil Born Again plays that song,
Yeah,
I would
will lose
stand
it.
up and clap.
that would be amazing.
I don't know if I've told you guys this. I might have told Noah. But when I went to see Daredevil in theaters back in the day, they played the actual music video for that before the movie.
Oh, cool. I remember
That's how
the
I
DVD.
discovered Evanescence.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Me too. I don't know them that well outside of the songs on that soundtrack.
I know their first album, and that's about it. None of their other albums, like the bits that I've listened to, I really liked. Like, they had a really big hit after that, Call Me When You're Sober, that I don't like.
Well, it's funny because they pushed that soundtrack hard. They put so much shit on there, and it was kind of a joke for a while. But not that I like all those songs, but for me that's worked back around to kind of a nostalgic, just time
It's
capsule
so
quality.
2000s.
Yeah, but for me that's more charming than annoying. Obviously, mileage will vary when it comes to music, but I hate that soundtrack.
No, yeah, I find it pretty amusing. There's no hatred. It's like the Spider-Man soundtrack, the Raimi movies. They got songs like that.
I will say,
and then-
speaking of the Raimi movies, that train song that they did for Spider-Man 2 might be their best song.
Oh yeah. Good. Well, and also to play devil's advocate, pun intended, for people that don't like the Daredevil soundtrack compared to those. At least with Spider-Man, the vast majority of those were either just not in the movie or just in the end credits. Whereas with Daredevil, those songs are all over that movie.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot escape it.
So, I mean,
so I kind of get it.
I think the thing that they were trying to replicate the most with that, and not exactly the same vibe, but I can see that they were probably looking at this movie as influence, but The Crow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Because that movie also had a big soundtrack.
That
was
movie
a
had a
push.
kick-ass soundtrack.
And it's a good soundtrack, yeah. I just like the vibe of The Crow more than the vibe of Daredevil.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But,
Like, that's objectively correct.
I mean, The Crow is objectively a better movie.
it's also
is,
a better
yeah.
movie. Yeah.
I can't move. I'm stuck. What? Motherfucker. Oh, I didn't even see this. Sorry, anime fan. He says, I'm not a big fan of the MCU's version of Steve Rogers and Bruce Banner, so I think that having Sam Wilson and Ross be the new Cap and Hulk, respectively, is good.
Well, Ross isn't
I like
the
them
new,
in the movie.
but Ross isn't the new Hulk. He's Red Hulk.
Yeah, and
He's
then
not replacing Bruce Banner.
I guess the movie's out long
He
enough.
is now.
I'm not gonna
He
worry
is
about
now
spoiling.
Noah. But Harrison Ford is going to replace Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I think for him specifically, I think this is always intended as a one and done. But I think he could pop up in another movie. But if he does, like in Secret Wars or something, I think they'll have Harrison Ford for like a day, and then it's all just CGI Red Hulk stuff. If he's in that movie, that's probably what they'll do.
God sakes.
They'll probably have him for as long as they had Robert Redford in Endgame, which was one of the most surprising cameos in that movie. I was like, oh my god.
He's in Endgame?
Oh, he's back. Yeah.
I legitimately do not remember his cameo in Endgame.
That's when they go back to after when they arrest Loki in Avengers. And they bring the Tesseract down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
It was just surprising because it was after he announced his retirement. So, and I mean, I'm sure he shot that like in a day, like 2 years prior. So
Well, I think that was the same year his last movie came out.
Gotcha.
And also the last movie he directed.
Anime, I have not seen the film yet. I am waiting for Disney Plus because I don't care that much.
Good place to watch it.
And
And Robert or Noah is a hipster.
I'm a hipster. Is that really a hipster take, though? Most people are turning on this movie.
Okay, Noah, Olive Ranch, you're either a hipster or a grifter. You can pick one of those.
Yeah. I mean, that's just modern
no
internet
way.
discourse. You're one or the other.
No, I'm neither of those. I refuse to identify as either of those. Yeah, and I mean, I think we've talked about the new account on other streams. So not to regurgitate all those points, but just, yeah, like, I don't really have any interest in watching it. I'm not going to go out of my way to watch it. If I were to watch it at any time, it would probably just be with friends on Disney+.
Yeah, well, and you're at that point where you've now fallen behind on several where you're like, well, am I going to catch up on all those? Probably not. Like, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Not even, I don't even think it's going to be like an awful movie or anything. I just don't care.
I mean, I have that with the shows. I've now missed a bunch of the shows, and I'm not going to watch all of them.
Yeah, I was debating watching Hawkeye and Echo before Born Again comes out, but I don't...
I like Hawkeye.
I don't recommend Hawkeye just because it is good.
I've heard it's good, yeah. So maybe I'll watch it at some point. I just didn't want to have to do the homework.
Right.
At the very least, just watch it for Kate Bishop, because she's the best part of that show.
Yeah, and her and Renner are great together.
Yeah.
And we got a ghost here for a spooky
don't
game.
watch it. Don't watch it for the Kingpin.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, don't watch it for Kingpin.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's not until last episode.
He's my favorite MCU villain, and based on what I've heard they do with him in that show and Echo, I'm a little concerned. But
yeah, that and the D&D bit is.
Oh, I hated that.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was so cringy. No, that for me is in that long line of even the Disney Plus good shows. You know, when they had a few good ones going there.
You got issues.
They could never nail the finale. WandaVision, like all of them, they just could not quite stick the landing.
No, and WandaVision probably nails it the best. Just in that, what they do with the family is still really good in the finale, but you also have to like sit through like pretty typical MCU finale before you get there.
Right. Yeah. No, that is like the best, and it's the first one.
Yeah, they peaked really early.
Did.
Yeah, because then you have the Loki season 1 finale, which was like...
I didn't like it.
No, it ruined the whole show for me. It was so bad.
When it first aired, I was like more positive on it, but just based on especially where we've seen the stuff with Kang go, retroactively, it's like even worse in my opinion now.
I mean, they have an out. That's what I've been saying ever since Loki season 2. It's like, yeah, you don't even need to address the Kang stuff. Just watch Loki season 2. They kind of wrap it all up. Then I'm fine with that.
Please just don't do it.
Just don't.
Just don't. Just full stop. Just don't.
Make like a tree and just don't.
Just don't.
I was kind of hoping that Deadpool and Wolverine would essentially be the final word on the multiverse in the MCU.
Well, yeah, that wasn't gonna happen.
That was never gonna happen. That will be Secret Wars and Doomsday.
Yeah.
But it's just, it feels even more awkward for that movie to have like jokes about the current state of the MCU and the multiverse.
No,
and
I
then immediately,
you.
like, you know, continue, like, attempt to wrap it all up seriously in a new Avengers movie after that.
Yeah, I think John and I are just looking at it from more of a business perspective, not what's best for the story.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted the original Secret Wars when they were first talking about that, and
yeah, that's fair.
They're not doing that.
Anime Fan did say that WandaVision's his favorite of the live-action Marvel shows. Of the Disney Plus ones, I agree.
Yeah, it's my favorite Disney Plus show in general.
And then,
Mando season 1 is still 9.
Yeah, I like it. And like, if we're just talking Disney Plus in general, for me it's Andor, right? You know.
Okay,
Everybody
Rob.
loves Andor.
Mark, Andor. That lives like rent free in my head now. It's one of my favorite moments in any interview.
Andor.
We got a hunting rifle.
A show I wish I got into more
Oh yeah,
than I did.
Noah hates Andor, and everybody likes it.
That's yeah. I get why people love it. I just cannot get into
Well, he's
it.
only saying that because you're here right now, Robert. If you weren't here,
I
he
know.
would like. He
I'd
would
be
call
like,
you so many slurs and like.
yeah, I'd say you're a dunderhead and you don't know good
Ethan has
TV
recently
shows.
watched Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and wants to know if anybody else has seen it. I have not yet, but I want to.
I like
Yeah.
it.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to.
I liked it, and in Disney Plus tradition, I did not think it nailed the finale.
Oh,
boy.
no.
And
But
in
I like
Spider-Man
those.
tradition, I now have a lot less interest knowing where they're going.
Yeah, we'll see. There's some stuff I'm still hopeful for in season 2. Weird.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's good. I think, yeah, I think Cap and I are talking about doing it at some point.
Hmm.
I think
Yeah,
he just
last
put
I
it
talked
off.
to him, he hadn't started it.
Yeah, well, and I think we were supposed to do it next week, but now it's being put off for Daredevil.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Are you guys doing something tomorrow?
I think Cap has strep throat, so I don't think so. But if we were talking about doing comics.
Oh, cool.
He did make a post saying that he wasn't feeling good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that.
So Austin,
Robert,
you and I were talking about this a little bit, and you knew a little bit more about the making of this game than I did. Wasn't there something you had read about, like, some of the ideas that they just couldn't get working in this?
Oh yeah, well, it was supposed to be like a full open world, with like a night and day system, where things would like be different in the open world. So there would be like things you want to do during day, like before like shit hit the fan, basically.
That's cool.
Yeah, and they just weren't like able to do it, so they kind of had to, in classic video game fashion, take what they had and see what they could fill into it. So another thing too is that it was supposed to just have like regular combat, but by like a certain point they weren't able to do that, obviously, and they'd already worked on the lighting system, so they were like, well, what do we have? Like, what can we salvage this with? So that's why that becomes like the main weapon. It's just because they'd worked already quite a bit on the lighting system.
Well, it's cool that it still resulted in a hit, that they made it work for what it is.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think I said this to John the other day. I feel like with where games are now, like, it was a lot easier back then, where if your game kind of goes off the rail, it didn't take so much time and manpower that basically ruins your game from then on. Like, a lot of games that we love from like 20 years ago had really awful developments like that.
That's true.
Well, now that kind of destroys your game, because like if your train isn't on the tracks from the get-go, you're fucked after a certain point. And I think that's why we see a lot more like AAA games that aren't really trying anything. They're just kind of vanilla.
Well, we're also at a point, economically speaking, where this business probably isn't as profitable as it was a decade ago, which is why you're now seeing stuff like the Suicide Squad failure affecting all these other WB games.
Oh yeah.
Well, and with
I
WB
heard
especially,
the
because
Wonder
they're
Woman
so in the red.
Mm-hmm.
That Wonder
I
Woman
guess the
news
good
was
thing
really
with that-
disappointing.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I guess the nice thing with that is, you know, they've seen now Suicide Squad and Multiverses failed, but that Harry Potter game was like one of their biggest successes in recent years.
That's true.
We'll see if they've actually learned anything. Because last I had heard, they wanted to try to turn that into a live service too.
Of course.
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon.
Yeah.
Don't you know anything about science? Yeah, that'd be very stupid of them.
Yeah. Although apparently we're getting a director's cut of Hogwarts Legacy, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's becoming a bit of a trend. The director's cuts of games, not just normal re-releases.
Is it? What other games have that right now?
Death Stranding.
The only other
was the one I thought of.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
2 does not a trend make.
No, I was just gonna say I hadn't heard of that with any other game except for Resident Evil. But now that you say that, I did hear about that because I also laughed when they announced that.
Doesn't one of the Sonic Adventure games have a director's cut?
Oh, hell yeah.
Kind of. I mean, it's called the director's cut, but it's like a port to the GameCube.
Oh, gotcha. It obviously like re-releases that include all the DLC and stuff. Like that's a different thing. That's not.
Yeah, the Sonic Adventure director's cut is basically that. Like it's just they ported it over.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But they
Weird
did change
the
animation, so I guess like in that way it's different. But like that's kind of it.
Find the key to the garage.
Yeah, it's Sonic Adventure. What is it like? Director's Cut DX or whatever.
Yeah, DX.
I have it in Steam.
Yeah, that's like the main way you can get that game at this point is the GameCube port. It's like all ports of that port now.
Oh my God, it's me. I'm on TV.
Whoa.
Whoa, I look fatter on camera.
Are they gonna play another episode of Twilight Zone?
I hope.
Twilight Zone in this.
Oh, what's it called? The Scary Door?
Yeah.
Oh God, you gotta save the flare for the T-Rex, John.
You have a
you and your Jurassic Park obsession.
Do you remember in Jurassic Park or Jurassic World Dominion when they recreate that part? But Jeff Goldblum has like a flaming stick, and then when the dinosaur gets close to him, he like spears it in the mouth.
That happens in Dominion?
Yeah, that part lives kind of rent-free in my head because it's so stupid.
The only part I remember is when that movie ends with like 20 main characters on a helicopter, because nobody dies in that movie.
Yeah, I forgot. I watched a video about Dominion the other day. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, John.
The only thing I remember about that movie is when they do the like James Bond.
Oh yeah, that took me a
really
second.
funny.
Oh,
what were you saying, Austin?
No, I was gonna say, like, I watched a video about Dominion the other day, and I laughed because there were certain things I didn't remember. Like, the climax of that movie happens after everybody leaves in the helicopter. Like, they all leave, and then we just hold on a dinosaur fight for like 10 minutes. Like, everybody's left at that point. But also, and I think, when I watched it, like maybe it just like I wasn't paying close enough attention. But they do a weird thing where like, because in the extended edition, there's like the opening where we go back to like, like the dinosaurs when they were actually alive.
Oh, they put that in the extended cut? Because I remember that in the prologue.
Yeah, because it was played like as like a IMAX preview or something. I think wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or no, it was put on YouTube.
No, I think both. I think it was like an IMAX premiere thing, and then they dropped it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so in that initial opening, we see how the original T-Rex from Jurassic Park died when it was originally alive, and it gets killed by Jokersaurus, and then in the climax, Jokersaurus kills it again, and it's like dead. But then they zoom in on its eye, and for a second it flashes back to ancient history, like it's remembering how it was killed originally, and then it gets back up. and then, and then
Like a Rocky scene?
yeah, no, it's like a Rocky
That's
scene.
amazing!
I know. I was like,
Hell yeah, dude.
how did I not catch how goofy this is? This is hilarious. And then it gets back up, and its shoulder checks Jokersaurus into Freddy Kruegerosaurus, and its claws like impale Jokersaurus.
Oh, that I
And
remember.
yeah, seeing that I remembered, but I did not remember that for a second it like flashes back. While like the background fades away, and you just see like the ancient world behind it. And it's like, this is like implication that like, oh, it remembers, and it's not gonna go down the same way.
Well, I remember Trevorrow. Yeah, I remember Trevorrow talking about that. He was like, "Yeah, there's like history between these dinosaurs, and it's like, no, there's literally not. They're clones."
No, the Jokersaurus killed him originally, and then now he's back for revenge.
I love that these dinosaurs all have beef with each other. It's so good.
Yeah, I never watched the extended cut, but God, for that like bloated 2.5-hour movie or whatever, like, why would you cut that prologue? Of all the things you could cut, why that?
Especially because that's where like 60% of the dinosaurs in that movie are.
Like,
but
it's
also,
silly, but it's still cool.
Yeah, and the video I was watching made a really good point, which is that the world movies have really leaned into like the genetic monstrosity thing as like a way to get past the scientific realism thing.
Yeah.
If you flash back to ancient history and they still look the same,
yeah.
you don't have that out anymore.
No, they had a couple feathers, so it's fine.
But Jokerosaurus and the T-Rex didn't.
I think they have like a couple, like it's minor, if I'm remembering this scene right. Like you have to like really.
I think they're the same model, but I could be wrong.
Oh, it's probably the same model. I just remember the details being a little different, but
possible.
I watched them.
Colin Trevorrow is not very smart.
No, this is true. One time recently in my YouTube feed, I got one of those like CGI recreations. Like, this is what a T-Rex like actually looked and sounded like.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen one of those? Where I'm like, oh god, this is way more horrifying.
No, somebody made that where they like reanimated the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park, and they're like genuinely scarier.
Oh, totally. And but the T-Rex, Noah, I don't know if you've heard this, but apparently, at least according to science, a T-Rex
as of right now.
As of right now, a T-Rex couldn't actually roar, like it didn't have those types of vocal cords. So when it would walk, it would just like have this low growl, like a crocodile. And it was just like, imagine a fucking giant crocodile just walking around. And I was like, jeez, this is way scarier.
That's pretty scary. I mean, there was
this
a whole
low rumble growl that they could do.
That's something I like about the new one. I like that they changed the Spinosaurus design to look more like that kind of a thing. A lot of people were mad about it, but like honestly, the Spinosaur in 3 I think goes a little too far into being a movie monster.
I kind of love it, but that's fair.
No, I like it too, but like
no, it's cool.
I like it for that movie.
Like realistic, yeah.
Hey John, I think what you really need right now are some coat hangers to fight these birds.
Whoa. Oh, okay, to fight birds, okay.
It's to fight the birds, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not looking at...
There's Hitchcock beds.
I'm doing paperwork, so I just wanted to make sure that you're not being edgy.
No.
Hey, Al.
When have you known me to be edgy?
Well, I thought right now.
No. It was a Birdemic joke.
That is a classic.
Perhaps he could learn something.
By the way,
The island and the
Austin,
cabin
anime fan, says your videos with Cap on the list videos have been really good, and that he's rewatching them a lot.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing those. I'm excited for when we do the top 50. I actually just started my list today. I think I have 35 written for the 50 worst.
A tool to use in writing fiction. Now it was happening for real.
I've been a bad fan, and I haven't watched any of those yet.
Noah, shut up. It's a cutscene.
Who?
Who cares?
Just make sure you put in a submission of your own, Noah, for the list.
Oh. How much time do I have?
Like all week. I think we're like opening it up for the week because I'm still getting like a ton.
Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Oh no, it's creepy.
Oh fuck, it's Madame Gao.
Oh no.
Oh, no. It's the Crane Mother. I mean, member of Hydra. Or not Hydra, the Hand.
The Hand.
I don't even know. I mean, the Hand is like just Hydra in that, that show.
They're just as interesting. Actually, maybe less interesting than an MCU Hydra.
Yeah. Episode 2.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice.
Previously on what you just saw.
Alice? I can't tell anyone.
Jean.
Jean, let me in.
Let me in, Jean.
It sounded like
It's
plankton.
cold.
That is the single funniest thing, or my favorite Eric moment from all of Geek Evolution. You know what I'm talking about?
Not offhand.
I think it was their Marvel Mania on X-Men: The Last Stand where they got to that scene, and he.
Oh yes, I
yeah.
do know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
He's imagining Professor X like locked outside and it's raining, but he can't reach the doorknob. He's like, "Jean, let me in."
Let me in, Jean.
That lives rent free in my head. I think about that every day.
Every day you come home and you're like, Jean, let me
in.
in. That's me where every time I walk into my house I say, honey, I'm home. Oh, that's right, I'm not married.
I'm not married.
Waitress down at the diner?
Rose, sure.
Yeah.
Nice girl.
Turns out your life is basically just Lena Kyle from Batman Returns.
I wish someone would push me out a window. That'd be cool.
That Rose, she's a nice girl.
Oh fuck, they forgot the awnings.
As I was saying,
But then you
Oh,
get
no.
resurrected and become a
No,
cat
he
lady.
just splatters on the ground.
this place is
Well, until the cats eat me, and then I'm okay.
mysterious deaths, urban legends come true.
Oh, he's got a limp.
One moment that lives rent free in my head is from Eric's channel, because they did like a Marvel Misfires series where they talked about like the Marvel movies that didn't work, and they did a Batman one where they just talked about all the Batman movies.
There was an island there owned by a guy
And I think it's either in the Returns one or 89, I can't remember.
famous writer. But I ran
They're talking about like the Catwoman cat thing, and they're like, well, what if, you know, at the end of 89, like they're all looking at the Joker's dead body, and then a bunch of cats come out of nowhere and start looking and eating him.
Yeah, how about that?
Oh, I thought that was gonna go way more horrifying. I thought you were gonna see like a bunch of clowns just come out of the darkness and start chewing on his body.
The mimes from earlier.
So, if you guys didn't catch that,
And then
Yeah.
that guy was just explaining to us about Thomas Zane, who was an author that disappeared on this island.
He played the punch.
And if you remember, when we first got here, those two old guys kept calling us Tom.
That's right.
Like the cat. He
I
walks
hate these
weird.
segments where you have to
Thomas-
follow somebody that walks like twice as slow as you.
Thomas Zane is like the fusion between Thomas Jane and Billy Zane.
Barbara
Yeah.
Jagger drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratchin' Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff.
Oh.
Anyway, Al,
Mm.
let's get into the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew
Oh
Bob
no, we're
Jagger
following
and
Grace
before they
Randolph.
both died, and she had some kind of a break.
Yay!
She kept talking to me about Jessica Chastain. Like, what's your problem? And now she's going on about James Gunn
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you
and his little bitches.
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Oh. A moment that will live on in infamy.
Okay.
You alright, man?
Very.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
This is fine.
Oh. Oh yes.
It's
Yes.
fun.
Please, come in.
Oh, maybe she's blind. Maybe that's why she's
Hey,
talking like that.
this is really good.
What?
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I
Just
know
the
the
genuine
most
confusion.
inspiring.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't
Robert
have
turned
it.
into Johnny Storm in the Rise of the Silver Surfer. Man, that's goes bad, man.
Barry.
Oh, fuck.
Hey. Oh no. What did you put in the coffee?
Alan's not very bright.
He's not awake anymore either.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it.
Ew.
You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started.
Get my wife's name out of your fucking mouth.
I insist.
Punches Madame Gao.
You must turn the lights on.
I wish we got to see like Luke Cage punch Madame Gao. That would have been really funny.
Back to work, boy.
Yeah. My old bedroom.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell
Yeah.
reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster.
Well, that's fucked up.
My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
What is this? Some kind of horror movie?
A real horror show.
Oh,
Going
it's
goddamn
turning
fucked
into
up
a horror
picture.
story. Are you scared
Rose
yet?
took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours
Oh,
left
God.
to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the
You
car
alright, buddy?
and work something out once I got on the road.
I like that the way just put Alan in the bed and just like left him there.
Barry was out of it.
Must
He
have
was
used
way too
stronger
heavy to
stuff on
carry.
him. He's still sleeping.
Oh, you can hear him snoring.
Deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Oh my god, they drugged Dad. No, they didn't.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
I don't know why I saved Barry. Maybe in that moment, I felt his life was worth as much as mine.
Maybe in that moment, I realized I was out of batteries for my flashlight.
Confound it, the batteries are dead.
No, you could be a voice actor in a Kojima game.
Yeah.
I just have to do like a vaguely Keanu Reeves kind of voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to need a gun.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Uh-oh.
God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI. Get him up, Hemingway. You're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in
I'm
your
not
goddamn
Hemingway.
face. Stay right where you are.
It's weird there hasn't been like any follow-up on that Metal Gear movie that the Kong Skull Island guy was making.
Yeah. I assume that's probably not gonna happen.
Probably dead.
That's been in
so,
development
too.
hell for so long.
Yeah.
I want to see what the A24 Death Stranding movie looks like.
But there was no way I'd miss
It probably just looks like Death Stranding.
I don't know how you adapt that into an A24 movie, but
They'll find a way. But I like Kong Skull Island.
Yeah.
Could have been a fun movie.
That's my favorite MonsterVerse movie.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my second.
The general consensus seems to be, though, like, if you're a hardcore Godzilla fan, like, if you've seen, like, all the movies, a lot of people really like King of the Monsters.
Yeah.
That seems to be the general take.
I'm more of a Kong fan. Because he's a big
Kong
monkey.
is a bitch.
He's a monkey.
You're a bitch.
No, stop.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Hey, I'm here for the big monkey.
Me too.
I would be happy if Godzilla got to do something again.
What do you mean? You don't like him taking a nap for 2 hours?
No. But I mean, they did say that the next one would be more Godzilla's movie, so if that's true, then I'll be happy.
We shall see.
Yeah, it seems like
We'll see.
it seems like Adam Wingard was probably more of a Kong fan, because the first one, from what I remember, was also a little bit more Kong-centric.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, Kong is easier to like relate to. So like, it makes sense.
Threw a car at me.
Dear. What?
It was the big car.
I was very worried about what you were gonna say, because like, you're like, I thought you were gonna say rock, but then I hear the first letter I hear is. I'm like, uh-oh.
Get your mind out of the gutter, sir.
My mind is not in the gutter, sir.
How come you guys think I'm gonna be really, like, filthy and controversial tonight?
Well, because I know you.
It's just your past. Like, it's not like personal.
I didn't know it didn't even deny it. He was just like, yeah.
Yeah, it has to do with your troubled past.
Oh no, the light's out.
They're going after the lights.
If only there was someone who could bring more.
Was everywhere I went, circling me.
Look,
The cops didn't
there he
stand a
is.
chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Nice.
There he is. There he is.
Well, there he is.
Ooh, there he is. He's in the octopus's garden.
I dreamt of a man with a magic gun and a pretty hat. Where did he purchase that?
Oh God, it's the birds.
That's just way funnier in your like Kojima actor.
Oh.
Huh, I wonder where he would have purchased such a thing.
The man in my story. His name was the Lightbringer.
Well, now with that phrase, now I'm just imagining you doing that voice and being Titus from Final Fantasy X.
Look
But
at
you
the
should-
helicopter.
You replace like the most annoying voice with just like, "This is my story."
Even Titus is the
Final
most
Fantasy
annoying
X.
voice. You haven't
I
listened to enough
imagine
voice
that the
acting.
broadcast tower in the distance
Oh,
is
Titus
part
is
of the radio
awful.
station.
Is
Rain seemed like a
is
decent
that the
guy.
one where
Perhaps he could
the
give
scene where
directions
they
to the
like
coal mine.
force a laughter?
Yeah.
That's like the big famous scene, but like it is more than just that.
Well, it's
I don't like that actor in general, though. Like I think he's like annoying most of the time.
I don't know what
just
else.
because I don't know. I just don't know anything
he's
about
like-
that franchise, so that's the one scene I know from that game.
No, for sure.
I
for
don't
sure.
know. In context, I think that scene is fine.
No. That actor is Obi-Wan from Clone Wars. He's Johnny Test. He's
Uh-oh.
a ton of stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he is
James
Johnny
Arnold
Test.
Taylor?
Yeah, James Arnold Taylor. Thank you.
Yeah, I
couldn't
think
of his name.
he's. I don't know. I think he's usually good at stuff.
I like his Obi-Wan.
Hello there.
He's
Hello
also
there.
fine in FF10. People just take scenes out of context. They're like, oh, it's bad voice acting.
I mean, it's not just that, but okay.
But I mean, it is. Everybody that complains about that just goes to the laugh.
Because that's like the most egregious part, though.
But in context, like, it makes sense and it's fine. I don't get it.
Okay, John.
I need a flashlight.
Yes,
Why do you need a
do.
flashlight?
Flash,
So I can
a flashlight. The sea.
get past this gate.
Gross.
I don't know why you would need that to get past a gate, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you really need to, I guess. Just make sure no one's watching.
Maybe it's up here. Oh,
Yeah,
forgot about
I like
this.
Power to the searchlight.
I like James Arnold Taylor in Batman: Brave and the Bold. He does a lot of voice. He did a lot of voices on that one. He was Guy Gardner in Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
He's a
remember
good video.
offhand. It's been so long since I've watched that show, and like most of what I remember is what's his face? Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
What
Who plays
about
Blue Beetle
John
now?
DiMaggio as Aquaman?
Oh, I forgot that that was John DiMaggio in that.
Yeah, he's great.
Mm.
The old generator
Mhm.
conked out. I'd have to see if I can fix it and try again.
Oh no, that was an agreeing. Mm?
It sounded more like a like disagree.
It's very
Weird.
Christian.
Weird.
Weird. I love how easy it is to just slip that into a conversation. It's such a good line.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
I've been replaying that Gal Gadot video you sent me. Austin. It's just so good.
Kal-El, I need you. No, that's not what it is. What is it?
No, yeah, it's Kal-El. I need you to get me enough champagne to fill the Nile.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I was crying when I first saw it. Such a good
Enough.
video. Enough. Yeah, I saw like the full clip, and she's like, "I said enough."
That was more Janosch than.
I mean, they might be related.
Yeah, maybe.
It took me a moment to recognize the.
Oh God.
They were an ideal
That
weapon
did
for
not.
my situation.
The physics that did not look natural.
Oh, I see we got a big city boy here talking about his fancy physics.
Y'all got car physics.
These spots.
Y'all got car physics in the big city. We don't have that down here.
Yeah, we may not be big fancy city folk like yourself with your physics and your diameters, but you know, we get by.
With our normal functioning cars.
Oh God.
So Noah, how do you feel now that you live in a post Fantastic Four and Rise of the Silver Surfer world?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest, because of how late and how tired I was when we watched it, I really don't remember like the endings of either movie.
Well, let's watch them again.
I was like, I might watch them on my own again. But then I don't. But then I don't know if I want to.
No, I'm good.
Noah, which one did you prefer?
Maybe Silver Surfer because it was shorter.
They're hard movies to rank over another, I think.
Silver Surfer is this weird.
Better.
Silver Surfer has both better highs and better lows, but also, like Noah said, it's shorter. And like I said last night, like the Silver Surfer chase is like the best thing in both of those movies.
Yeah, cool.
And
I
I
think
feel
Silver
like
Surfer himself
the movie
is
at least
cool.
thinks things are happening in Silver Surfer.
Well, that's what makes that movie weird. It's like more happens and less happens than the first movie. I don't know how they did that.
It's honestly
It's an anomaly.
Jim's story is kind of a genius when you think about it in that way.
They're both better than his Tom and Jerry movie, I will say.
Oh,
with Chloe Grace Moretz.
Yeah, remember that? I've seen that.
Same.
I've also seen that. I don't remember anything about it now, but I've seen it.
The only things I remember are the Tom and Jerry parts because they were like better.
Even then, I don't really remember those. I don't know. I thought that movie could have been cool as a Tom and Jerry fan.
No, I think any of those things can be cool. It's just the problem is we just go back to the same idea for all of them.
Well, that
Get the
was made by
boring
Jim
humans out of
Story.
there.
Yeah. Also, when you have the 80s movie to compare it to, like, it's not hard to go to do better than that.
Money. Yeah, it already gets an advantage over the 80s movie by not making Tom and Jerry friends.
Or talk.
Giving them the ability to
friends
talk.
to the end. Ain't we my friend? That song lives like rent free in my head. I hate it.
God, it's gonna be the last thing you hear before you die.
Probably. That was like the only exposure I had to Tom and Jerry for a long time.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Poor soul.
Yeah, I watched that movie a lot as a kid, so I actually I remember a lot of it.
It's funny.
I've never seen that
No,
movie. I
I
didn't know
love-
people hated it.
It looks like Mr. Wake is going to need.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I see why
Pretty
they hated it.
infamous.
Yeah.
Let me give you a little background while he prepares himself.
And didn't Disney like have the rights briefly? Like somebody weird put that out. It wasn't Warner Brothers.
Changed gears though. He's now
Was it not?
The 80s one. Let me check.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about the history of that movie. I just know like the infamous clips from it.
I'm so glad you could find the time to do
Obviously, we've
Yeah,
got
it
to
wa-
have money.
Yeah, it wasn't like a full-on Disney production. It was like one of their sub studios they had going for a while, I think.
Okay.
Cool your jets, Nightingale.
Touchstone Pictures.
Oh god.
The prestigious studio put out Tom and Jerry.
Oh, it was 90s. I always think it's 80s.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you said 80s, I was like, is that when it came out?
Hey guys, the full movie's on Daily Motion.
Yes.
Let's watch
Do you guys remember the Gollum dog?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
That's what you get for naming a book.
I have seen the movie,
Good I hadn't had the chance to tell
like in its entirety. I just don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, I remember it too much. And my brothers and I quote, "We've got to have money," like a lot.
Oh, is that what that's from?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got to have money.
I've seen that
Richard
GIF like
Kind?
a billion times, but that's
It's a beautiful GIF.
Richard Kind is the voice of Tom in that? What the hell? That's weird. Richard Kind.
Who's that?
He's a character actor. He was the mayor in Gotham.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Oh, he was Bing Bong in Inside Out.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
And he's a recurring character on Curb Your Enthusiasm. But I don't know if any of you know that show.
Yeah, I've not seen that. I also don't know who Bing Bong is in Inside Out.
The imaginary friend.
Oh, okay. Okay, I gotcha. I know that.
There's gotta be something you've seen this guy in.
Yeah, well, because you said it with such confidence, like, oh, it's this guy. So I'm like, surely I'm just being stupid, right? Like, yeah, it's Bing Bong. I also don't like Inside Out, so it's like, that doesn't really stick with me.
Come on.
What?
Inside Out was pretty good.
Inside Out
Yeah,
is
I like it.
great. Oh.
I love
so
being Stunlocked to death.
So the Tom and Jerry. So the Tom and Jerry movie was produced by like a bunch of companies you've never heard of, but was distributed by Miramax, which I think was owned by Disney for a time. So that's how that got in my head.
Which
yeah,
is
just
weird, because they would be owned by Warner Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So how did that happen?
I don't know.
Unless, did they not own them at that point? When did they buy Hanna-Barbera?
I want to say mid-90s, maybe late 90s.
Okay, so they just probably don't own it at that point.
Yeah, because it's when they launch like Boomerang and start doing that stuff. I think is like right after they get all the Hanna-Barbera. And I grew up with all that stuff. I watched Boomerang a lot when I was a kid. I don't know if you had that.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't.
It was like it was, you know how they have like you know how they like various
the cartoon
channels or channels.
It was the cartoon oriented like network or channel that just
whole cartoons.
It was kind of an offshoot of Cartoon Network.
Yes, because Cartoon Network was like all the new stuff, and then Boomerang was all their old stuff. That's kind of how they did it.
Okay, so we had Teletoon Retro. That would be our equivalent. Yeah, and I watched the shit out of that.
Boomerang is how I saw like
service
old...
where they keep all the Scooby-Doo stuff behind a paywall.
Boomerang is how I saw like some old episodes of Scooby-Doo and like a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Me too.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, my dad had like a couple like burned DVDs with like old Scooby-Doo on it for my siblings. We used to watch pretty often. That and
that's awesome.
The one with Scooby-Dum, but I feel like it was just the episodes of Scooby-Dum. I
Your
thought he was
favorite
throughout that
Scooby-Doo
show.
character?
Yeah.
Yeah, until we looked it up and he's in like 4 episodes.
Dude, I watched a lot of old Scooby-Doo episodes when I was a kid, and I saw lots of episodes with that intro, but I never saw a single one where he actually appeared, because there's only 4.
Well, and I think like we did have other episodes, but like part of it is probably just he was also in the intro, so he just like lived rent free in my head. That and it was like Scooby-Dum is way cooler than Scrappy, so it's like, yeah, it's Scooby-Dum, he's my boy.
When are we gonna bring him back?
Velma season 3.
No, wait.
No, just give me the Scooby-Dum movie.
What I would love to, love to
Scooby, Dumb
see
and Dumber.
somebody
Yeah.
adapt those Scooby-Doo Apocalypse comics that they wrote a few years ago. Those are really cool.
Yeah, I heard those are good.
I never finished it, but I liked what I read.
Yeah, well, they were written by JMD Mateus.
And that's how you would do. I would think you would do your adult Scooby-Doo, not whatever that Velma nonsense was.
Ellen.
Sarah.
Alan Harding.
Alice, I'm here.
Now that's a pairing. People get mad about the Jurassic Park 3 thing. That with Grant and Laura Dern. But you should have. Yeah, they should have paired up those two.
I just love that somehow became a thing enough that they felt the need to fix it in the 6th movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the entire reason they're there is to fix it. It's the only thing they get to do.
I think my main issue with it in 3 is just like they don't do anything interesting with it. Like even as a kid though, that did kind of bother me. Or I thought it was just a weird choice.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was weird, but it didn't like. I wasn't angry about it, and honestly, I kind of forgot about it after a while.
Yeah, I never really thought about it as a kid, honestly.
Well, it just blows that she's just not really a character in that. She's in like 2 scenes. Get it
Is there a part where they just call her?
Yeah,
home?
That's how they save the.
That's how they get out.
But the fucking kids watching Barney.
Put your mommy on the phone.
That's all she has to do is talk on the phone in one scene.
Yep.
Well, no, it's even better than that, though, because he's like, "Put your mommy on the phone," and then when Laura Dern finally picks up the phone, she puts it to her ear now, and she's like, "Ah!" He falls into the water, and then she looks up concerned, but that reaction was good enough for her to know that, like, I have to call the military to go to the island to save Grant.
Hell yeah.
For all she knows, he could have just been having a stroke in a bathtub. Like,
As a teenager, just
there's so
No.
little context.
That's how well she knows Alan.
I thought about
Yeah.
inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist.
See, this is why 3 is the best sequel. It's so funny.
It's better
It's
than
still
2.
better.
What is Jurassic World?
No, The Lost World is the better sequel.
I
No.
agree.
No.
Got a bit of a civil war going on here.
Yeah, finally, we're equal.
We just annoy Noah because we quote The Lost World like literally on every live stream we do.
There are lines in that movie outside of Sarah.
I know.
Yeah.
I think they're making them up.
Austin, you're going to the one place where the geese chase you.
Is that something?
Yep. You know, taking dinosaurs off this island is the worst idea in the long, sad history of bad ideas.
That had come to life in his books. No
Yep.
one is safe in a good
Austin,
horror
let's just
story.
quote
Certainly not the
Ghostbusters
protagonist.
2 to counter.
That's what makes them fun. This was anything but.
We might as well. It is the more quotable and better sequel.
It is not. No.
Yeah.
It's got a few good lines.
Everything you are doing is bad. I want you to know this.
I think that's what the producers said when they walked in to see the aliens for Jurassic Park 2.
You're scaring the straights.
The only part I remember in Jurassic Park 2 that, like, I think is, like, really great, it's my favorite shot in any of the Jurassic movies, is when the T-Rex looks up and it's got the doghouse hanging from its mouth by a chain. That part's hilarious, but I don't want to watch like 2 hours of the most boring thing ever to get to it.
It's
I'll
not
just watch
Yeah,
the GIF.
I've never had that. Like, there's so many cool dinosaur bits throughout that movie. I've just never found it boring.
Yeah, but the characters are boring.
Yeah, I also like.
It's got Pete
as
Buffalo.
a kid, that movie made me hate Ian Malcolm in the first movie just because he was into. I was like, oh, it's that guy.
He's great.
He's so awesome in the first movie, and then they make him a boring asshole.
No, he's great.
No, they change him.
He changed, man. He doesn't even remember how many kids he has.
Yeah, it was that traumatic.
No, the first time we started just quoting The Lost World, I was like, that movie's not quotable at all. And then Robert, I just like an hour.
Yeah, and then I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Because I don't remember any of these quotes.
That
Oh,
sounds
here
like
you
a
go,
you
Noah.
problem. Oh!
Oh, okay, here we go. Night Springs.
That's the name of it.
Tonight's episode of Family Occasion.
Family Guy?
Yay!
Peter Griffin thought he was an
So,
average
Austin, if you
family
don't
guy.
know, there are TVs that you can find throughout the game, and some of them will just have like Alan doing some weird stuff, but then the others will have basically like a parody of the Twilight Zone, and you can watch like the full episode.
That's like,
Like-
Max Payne.
It's like it's only like 5 minutes, but
Oh my god, it's Brad Jones.
It's young Brad Jones.
The guy looks a lot like Brad Jones.
Does he sound like Brad Jones as well? Just like,
No.
yeah. I ain't gonna talk
Hey
about
guys. We're being
what is
filmed in
happening in this
close-up.
episode?
Whoa.
Whoa, that's a little quirky.
No.
What the?
Is there an alien in him? What?
Oh, I heard it when this
Wow,
happens.
this is getting weird.
Not watching it, but hearing your guys' reaction is even better.
What? What was the twist?
Yo, what lesson?
That was the lesson. She
Not
just
to
kissed Brad. She just kissed Brad Jones, and then he had like an alien in his chest, and then it ended.
Yeah, that's the lesson, is to not be kissed by Brad Jones.
Oh.
That's like what people think the Twilight Zone is.
Oh, so it's the
Or it's
Werewolf by
just-
Night of the Twilight Zone.
Oh.
Oh, shots fired.
You're gonna lose the subscribers.
Good, fuck them.
Does Werewolf by Night have that big of a following?
I don't know. Everyone was like talking about it and hyping it up for like that week it came out, and I haven't heard anyone outside of our circles mention it.
I think people were mostly positive on it, but I don't hear anyone talk about it now.
Yeah, I think it's
exactly.
like a lot of streaming things where like in the moment people are like, "Oh, this is cool," and then it just kind of lives forever in a empty void.
Yeah. Except you never liked it.
Yeah, except I always thought it was trash.
I didn't like it from the beginning.
But it has the best man thing.
And that's not even my biggest issue with it. It's just like all around pretty awful.
Well, I mean, I didn't hate it as much as you did, but I was getting a little sick of all the, like, oh my god, it's so new and different and throwbacky. I'm like, no, it's just a normal MCU thing, just with the black and white filter. Like, it's not doing anything that different. That's how I felt.
Yeah, and it's like an homage by people who've never actually seen it.
Right.
But no, you're right, because that special barely has a story. Like, it feels like a filler episode to a show that doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also,
Which is
you're fighting a
decision,
possessed tractor right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you got a problem with that, Noah?
I just thought we'd mention that. It's pretty crazy.
It's from Cars.
It's kind of kooky.
He's got a cute little Cars Pixar face. And he's doing the DreamWorks face.
I mean, you know what they say, get her done. Am I right, fellas?
Get her done.
Oh,
I was being attacked by a character from Cars.
Wheel.
Oh, did you die?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no.
The tractor lied and he died.
Yeah.
John, is that true that the tractor lied and you died? Is it true that Noah said that, Robert?
Is it true that I said that? Did anyone else hear that?
I heard it. If a tractor.
Well, it's like last night
Wheel
when
fail.
Noah got mad for no
Somebody
reason and just told Robert to fuck off.
Oh yeah.
I did it. I would never tell Robert to fuck off.
Yeah, I almost didn't even come on the show today. I was just kind of that bummed out.
I would tell John to fuck off, but not Robert.
At least Noah didn't send you a dick pic. That happened once, and everyone was like, Noah, please don't do that again.
But was it his dick or somebody else's? Was that specified?
I mean, he
No.
tried to downplay it later, but...
This
you're getting flustered, sir.
This is not true.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah. It's my word against yours.
And luckily, in these parts, my word holds up a little bit of rank.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
What did he say?
What? He sent me a dick pic.
I remember when they first invented dick pics.
I
always hated it.
I sent my own.
Dick pics? Did you just say dick pics?
Dick pics.
Dick pics. Made that episode worse.
They are most certainly
Or
not
better.
delicious.
Not the way I use them.
We're selling dick pics. Yes, sir. With or without nuts.
Yeah.
Yay, we
We
got
did
it.
We got
We got
it.
it.
Ladies and
Blame it off
gentlemen,
Polly.
we got him.
John, you alright?
Yeah, 1 second, sorry.
Pretty interesting pause screen here.
Pretty
Yeah,
true.
let's see. That certainly is a pause screen.
Let's see what's funny about it.
Yeah. No.
Oh god.
I didn't say it was funny, I said it was interesting.
What?
It was interesting. What? I don't stand by the tractor.
But if you stand in front of the tractor or behind the tractor, The tractor can't hear. Oh my god! I just looked over and saw that.
Oy, oy, oy.
Damn it.
Ugh.
Oh, loud, he's coming.
Did you say, "Oh, loud, he coming"?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean-
your flag.
Good decision.
Get out of there.
Run!
Run, Forrest, run.
The Bridge of Casa Doom. Run!
Drive, you fools.
Drive. The tractor of Mordor.
Of Morgoth.
Mordor.
Well,
Oh, it
we're
explodes.
going, we don't need roads.
And then a bunch of DeLoreans fly down and pick up Frodo and Sam. The nice thing though is that Gandalf actually sent 3 DeLoreans for them because of Gollum.
Okay,
It's
but then
nice
why didn't they just ride the DeLoreans to Mordor?
Well, because they had orcs on hover boards that could shoot them down.
Oh.
I suppose if they were making Alan Wake film, Michael Jai White would be the perfect Alan Wake.
He's a good actor.
Oh, Michael J. White, yeah. He's in The Dark Knight.
He is.
That is accurate.
He's also on
He gets-
Arrow.
Oh.
It wouldn't be Kyle MacLachlan.
He's too old.
No, I'm just joking because like I've heard a lot of people complain that Alan Moore's like a little too
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
I mean, that's
The
just
Twin
the
Peaks are
inspiration.
up.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, the Twin Peaks.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that like I've heard people that say that for them it goes too
Yeah.
far with it.
I don't think it goes too far, but a lot of the references are a little obvious.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Fuck, it's the mine for my bloody Valentine.
Oh fuck! It's the mines of Moria.
Let us go through the mines of Moria.
A flashlight should know better.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true.
So when are we going to do a live stream of Deadly Premonitions?
As soon as I find a way to stream it.
Yippee.
Oh god! You're dead.
Oh, I thought you were in a cutscene.
Oh,
No,
dude,
just driving.
stop hitting the lock. Oh god. Go for it. Floor it.
No,
Coward.
no.
Oh,
Don't.
shut
No, wait.
Oh.
John, can you do you drive in real life?
No.
That's
Do
probably
you
a good
drive?
thing.
You will.
What everyone
won't.
tells me. Whoa. Ah, Jesus.
Is this how you play GTA?
Yes.
Whoa.
This is no. I suck at driving in like any video game. And Austin
was
knows
surprised
this. He's
'cause-
played Evil Dead with me.
Oh god.
I was surprised though, just because we made it pretty far into this game before they introduced driving. I
Yeah,
expected there would be a
it's.
driver.
I don't know why it's here.
Well, your car is about to explode.
Fine.
You never get out of it.
It's smoking.
It's gonna be that part of Night of the Living Dead. If you're not careful.
Now I just got to go shoot a gas pump.
that is the most unintentionally funniest scene of that movie.
What?
Yeah. Oh
Wait.
Yeah, you did it.
Just
That was
went
just
right
for
off
Robert.
Thank you.
Today,
Oh god.
I would
You
meet the
have to do
kidnapper,
that.
and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give
Wow,
him
Noah's like really
Starts you back from the
disappointed.
beginning of the game.
Clutch at a straw.
I had to drive this
Without
truck.
realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper.
I am a character in my own
Alice had been
story.
taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from
Have
the
I made that
Not
clear
even
yet?
the protagonist of his own
Story.
story, just a character in his own story.
I'm a background extra.
Yep,
I am briefly
that's me.
featured in my story.
You can see me over there in this shot. Just pause it right there. Yeah, there I am.
He's Hamish Linklater in Fantastic Four.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's me. I'm slightly out of focus.
This is before I came more into focus in my career.
You may wonder how I got here. The truth is, I don't remember, and it's not important to the story.
Yeah.
Why isn't Hamish Linklater playing Doctor Doom? That would be so cool.
That'd be
He'd
great.
be such a better Doctor Doom than the guy playing Doctor Doom in that movie. Hello, Susan. I love you.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the
Then
kid.
Johnny's like, haha, this is blind girl, haha.
The coal mine was closed. It was
Got
understood
him.
now.
And then he dabs.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, Johnny Storm in that movie invented dabbing. He also invented the phrase "kinda cringe, bro."
No,
when
Noah,
he needs,
Noah has to read it. Go back.
No. No. Well, I can't ever read it.
No, you
Right.
volunteered.
In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. So
Could
there
have
you
used
go.
that. Could have used that Romeo and Juliet clause from Transformers 4. How about those miners?
Oh, no, no. I don't have that in my back pocket like you do, Robert.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's actually true. Robert also has on his car on the back, like on the tailgate, he has a sticker saying "We love miners," and he winked to me once and said, "But not that kind." And I said, "What does that mean?" And then he drove away.
He chuckled and then drove away.
Yeah.
Every time I bring that up to him, he just kind of laughs and changes the subject.
Yeah, I actually got to drive like with him in his car once. I was in the passenger seat, and we were about to crash. And have you seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? You know the part where
kind of an underground movie.
Yeah, I know, and not a lot of people have seen it. But you know the part where Jonathan Candy turns to Satan for a second?
Yes.
It was like that. Yeah, it was like that, but he turned into P. Diddy for a second.
Oh, that's horrible.
It was really scary.
I don't even know why we're still associating with this Robert film.
Only some of this story is true. I'm not gonna say what parts are false.
I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, the part that was false was we weren't about to crash. He was purposefully driving on the wrong side of the road.
Oh god, that's one of the few movies that'll still make me laugh like really hard, even though I've seen it a million times. That's one of my most rewatchable comedies.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I love, like, in his prime, John Hughes.
Mm-hmm.
He's had a lot of bangers. Ferris Bueller.
And The Baby's Day Out.
Exactly.
Baby's Day Out. Yeah, that was like peak at his prime, John Hughes.
Yeah.
Baby's
Yeah,
Day Out.
exactly. But what would you guys say like is your favorite John Hughes movie?
Oh, probably Planes, Trains, and Automobiles for me. I do like Breakfast Club a lot.
I still need to see Breakfast Club. Like there are a couple, especially like his early movies, where I'm like I need to go back and watch those. But
I'd probably also say Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, but I haven't seen a lot of his movies. I also still need to see The Breakfast Club.
Good. I mean, I do like Home Alone a lot.
I would say Home Alone is probably my favorite, just because that's the one I grew up on. But I also have only seen maybe 3 or 4 of his movies.
Yeah, and I think for me, as I've gotten older, like I don't think Home Alone's like held up super well. Like I do like it. Like I do think it's all right, but I don't love it like a lot of his other movies. Mine's probably Ferris Bueller, but Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is like a close second.
Is that the one that we watched a little while ago?
Yes,
Yeah,
with
that was pretty
and
good.
Steve Martin.
That was pretty good. I definitely need to see it again though.
It's one of my favorites.
It's got the best F-bomb sequence in
It does.
Yes. Like, not even an argument.
Also,
Yeah,
I don't know if this is a hot take, but my favorite of Hughes's vacation movies is the Christmas one by like a lot.
Is that a hot take?
See, I feel like it's
like the first one's pretty hot.
I always say it's a hot take that I like the first one more.
I do like it.
I mean, the Christmas one was the only one I had seen for a long time.
Yeah, the European one's probably my least favorite of those 3.
The only ones I haven't seen, or the only one I haven't seen is Vegas. So yeah, Europe is obviously my least favorite.
Yeah, and I don't know if I haven't seen Vegas yet either, but I don't know if he wrote that.
I don't think he wrote it, but I could be wrong. And then the remake or the reboot is like the worst thing ever.
That's what I heard.
The reboot is the best one.
Wow, Vegas Vacation was directed and written by people who don't even have their own Wikipedia pages.
That doesn't surprise me. That's also the first one, I think, when they split off from National Lampoon's, and it's just Vacation.
Yeah.
No, the Christmas movies, one of my go-to like Christmas movies to watch every year. Like
me too.
So that's another one of my favorite John Hughes movies.
Yeah, I think for me, it's like I probably watch Christmas more just because of that. But I don't know, there's just a flavor of the original that I really like. But I mean, they're both awesome. Like they're both really good movies.
Yeah, sure. And I like the European one okay. I've only seen it once. I should give it another go.
Yeah, for sure. No, I went. My dad, he like booked some vacation at like a cottage, and they had like a DVD player, and the only movies they had there were I Am Legend and the 4-pack of the Vacation movies. And yeah, I know it's really weird. We watched I Am Legend, and it like horrifically traumatized my sister, who was like 3. So we never watched that again, and then for the rest of the week we were there, we just watched Christmas and the original Vacation like over and over. And we watched European Vacation once. We're like, that's probably good enough, and then we never bothered with Vegas.
And then you put in Christmas Vacation 2 with Randy.
Exactly. Which honestly, like, kind of hot take, is not as good as the first one.
I was gonna say it's better than Christmas Vacation.
But that's like what everyone says. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of on the outs on that one.
No, when Austin started that story about the DVDs, I was really hoping that was going to lead to 2 copies of Mr. Memoriam's one word for him.
Oh yeah, that's a movie I haven't thought of.
Yeah, I'm not much of a movie guy.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I never saw it. I remember the ads for it. Yeah, that was a brick bad joke.
It took me a second.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's Godzilla.
There goes Tokyo.
Oh, Godzilla.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building.
The only way to save Tokyo is to push it somewhere else.
I thought you were gonna say it's to bomb it.
Oh.
I was like, Robert. That's not
only
Robert. Don't say that.
You said it.
Robert.
Yeah.
That's not
okay. You can't
yeah,
say
Robert,
that.
stop. Just stop, dude. No, quit when you're ahead, dude.
Oh god. Yeah, fuck him up.
Oh,
number one.
also,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
well, I just remembered since we were talking about John Hughes movies earlier. I watched Uncle Buck for the first time recently.
Oh yeah,
that movie's
that's
pretty
a good
good.
movie.
I never saw that one.
Yeah, that's a good movie. The Great Outdoors is a good movie. Like I said, there's just like that classic like '80s stretch where he was just like knocking out really great movies, and he could write a movie in like a weekend.
I think The Great Outdoors was one that critics didn't really like at the time.
Yeah.
And I've seen
I mean,
it.
I
I
haven't
just
seen
don't
it since
remember
I was a
anything
kid.
about it.
But yeah.
But I like Dan Aykroyd and John Candy. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't we have John Candy?
We can bring it back with CGI.
No.
No. That's gonna be in Space Jam, Spaceballs too.
Space Jam 2.
He could be one of.
Oh god!
They should have had Uncle Buck with all those other characters.
Oh god! Oh Jesus!
How did you survive that?
Oh
Jesus goddamn! Holy jumping Jesus Christmas shit!
Our favorite monologue.
Turned into Peter Nickel from the Mr. Bean movie. What the hell happened?
I've never seen the Mr. Bean movie.
Yeah, there's a part where Mr. Bean like accidentally erases the face of like this really great painting, and Janos from Ghostbusters 2 is like his the person he hangs out with in that movie, and he runs the like art place or whatever. And Mr. Bean comes in and he like draws like a happy face on it with pencil, and then he's like, "Don't worry, I fixed it." And then he shows it, and Janos from Ghostbusters 2 is like, "Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Jesus of Nazareth! Oh Jesus!"
Did that joke predict the Jesus painting?
Yeah.
No, you know about that, right?
What Jesus painting?
Oh God. Oh, let me find it.
Is this the one that was like
restored?
Yeah, and it looked really bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen that.
Yeah, no, I'm sending you. Oh, some woman, she like made an. She was like, "This is like the Jesus painting, what it would look like now, or whatever." And then she did it, and he looked like a happy little kid.
She was. Well, it was like this old woman who like wasn't even a professional painter. It was just like this painting was just falling apart, and she took it upon herself to try to restore it, and it was nice.
No, I just posted that painting that Mr. Bean fixed.
God.
Hello. Hello. Looks at you like he's about to punch you.
It's still better than the Jesus one.
I mean, looks at you angry like I'm about to punch you. What did you say about me, Mum? And my voice.
Jesus. I don't know which one's more horrifying.
What?
The picture you posted or the Jesus picture that Robert put?
Oh, I mean, this is the Jesus one. The Jesus one's genuinely horrifying.
That's what I see every time I close my eyes.
Okay, Austin, what is your favorite film monologue?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shut up, Noah.
What is my favorite film monologue?
Yeah, because Noah doesn't know what a monologue is. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I do. It's these two bozos that don't know what a monologue is.
What do you mean? What is the debate?
You know that scene in Friday 13th 4 when the coroner like freaks out and he's like, "Holy Jesus, goddamn, holy jumping Christmas shit," which I love. That's a monologue.
That's the best monologue.
It's not a monologue.
Isn't that just him reacting?
Yeah, but with
it's
words.
A monologue.
It's a monologue.
It's not a monologue. You freak.
No, it's getting so hostile.
Stand down, Noah.
Robert, were your parents related before they were married?
I don't think so.
John's
coming back.
I mean, I also don't offhand know what scene you're talking about, but it sounds like it's just a reaction, and a reaction is not a monologue. Like,
yeah, it's a lot of
I
words.
know. They're being very generous with the word monologue.
If you were like in an acting like audition and they were like, you need to do a monologue, and you just got up on stage and you're like, oh Jesus, oh. You'd be like,
Austin,
I would love that.
About?
How do you not remember the best scene, one of the best scenes in Friday the 13th Part 4?
I don't know. I feel like I don't remember those movies super well, in general.
No, that's fine.
Okay, do you know what one of my favorite movie monologues is?
Is it the part in The Thing when Diabetes is like, oh? Because that's one of my favorite monologues.
That's my second favorite, but my number one is, oh God, you're one of them.
You're one of them. Yeah.
But that's a back and forth.
No.
Yeah,
Because he goes, oh God, you're one of them, and then he talks.
Every individual line is a monologue.
Austin.
No, there is a long stretch where he's just like freaking out, and then John McClane talks.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, Austin, you remember the scene in Sleepaway Camp when the weird guy gets all the boiling water on him, and he like
oh my God, yeah, I love
for
that
5
scene.
minutes? That's a monologue. That's a good monologue. When he's just
Austin,
screaming for 5 minutes.
Scene from Part 4 that we're talking about.
That guy's great. That's Allison.
Yeah, they kept saying his name, and I was like, who?
Yeah. People remember the names from Friday the 13th?
I can remember 3 or 4.
I remember Tommy Jarvis.
Yes.
And Pamela Voorhees and
I
Jason
can't even remember.
I need Plano 3.
Oh, that's another good monologue in 4. Hey Ted, where's the corkscrew?
That's the corkscrew.
Hey Ted, where's corkscrew?
There's a the in there, idiot.
He doesn't. Yeah, but he doesn't
Yeah, that
say
is
it.
not a monologue. What are you guys talking about?
They're being silly.
Why are you so elitist?
I'm
What
not
are you,
elitist.
the English police?
Yeah. No, this was a debate. I'm very confused.
Well, it's
I'm
different when it's just
confused.
2 of us gaslighting Noah. Like, the dynamic's a little different.
You guys just can't get away with lying when I'm here. I see how it is.
Jumping Jesus
You guys
Christmas
probably
shit.
message each other, and you're like, "Let's lie to Noah tonight. What are we gonna lie about? Let's do it."
Yeah, they are pretty British in their messages.
Yeah, Alan Moore assholes.
I read Robert's messages in our group chat as Alan Moore. He's like, hello, I'll be on in a second.
That is like the most chipper Alan Moore I've ever heard. Hello, I'm gonna be on soon. See you shortly, me love.
Can Alan Moore do some Dr. Seuss audiobooks? I would love that.
1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. That made me chuckle.
So good.
Every who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, he did not. And then at the end of every audiobook, he's like, I'd like to take a minute to plug me book Lost Girls. You should really read it.
You should make a new Lost Girls book that's just made from different Dr. Seuss characters.
The Snitches.
The Snitches.
There's probably Dr. Seuss characters in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, let's be honest.
Oh, he should do the Butter Battle book.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's some Zally. That book fucked me up when I was a kid. I was like, oh my god.
They're fighting over butter.
Fucked.
Also, who eats toast with the butter side down?
Oh, they're clearly in the wrong.
I do.
What?
Assholes. What? Yay, Noah's on our side again.
Get off
I'm just joking. Get off my stream.
Get off my stream.
Yeah, no, for people who don't remember or who haven't read it because it's not as well known, the Butter Battle book, it ends with the allegory about a nuke, and it just ends on a cliffhanger. It's like, yeah, they're probably gonna destroy each other.
They're gonna
Life
fucking
sucks.
die.
And it just ends, and you're like, oh my god.
So I just googled League of Extraordinary Gentlemen Dr. Seuss, just to see like if any characters pop up. I figured that was the easiest way. And like the Google AI that like pops up now and answers things. It came up and said, Dr. Seuss is not associated with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, but the story features a character named Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that correlates in any way.
That's real helpful, dude.
Thank you.
We love Google AI.
Austin, can you do some Alan Moore Butter Battle book AI art, please?
Oh god, I'm gonna try. I don't know if it'll have any idea what that means.
Alan Moore, Grant Morrison Butter Battle book, Dr. Seuss.
How about it could be a more famous Dr. Seuss book?
No, this is what makes it funnier.
Okay. I don't know, but if the AI has no idea.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe Alan Moore reading One Fish, Two Fish.
Try to get that's gonna look like.
I'll have to see when I come back because now I'm gonna have to go for a bit. But
okay.
I'll be back.
Way to leave John in his time of need.
Yeah, I'm sorry, John.
Okay, it's generating the image. I have no idea what this is gonna turn out to.
I'm scared.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh god. One of them.
Oh no. This is gonna. Hang on, this is gonna be bad.
Alright, I might have to go after I see it.
Oh Jesus.
I genuinely didn't know what the fuck to make of that.
Oh, I'm scared.
What the fuck?
John, are you looking at this?
Yeah. I wish I hadn't.
The second one, their arms just they like share an arm.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, their arm is connected.
Oh, I'm gonna make that my wallpaper.
Is that supposed to be Grant Morris?
Oh, how crazy it makes Alan Moore look in a second. He's got like a Wolverine hand.
Is that supposed to be Grant Morris?
I think so, but I don't know why he has like an alfalfa look. And I don't know why the first one is two battling men in hats. One of them looks like Danny DeVito, and the other one looks like he doesn't have a mouth, so he drew one on his cheek.
Oh, God.
He's just got a fleshy bit where his mouth is supposed to be.
He looks like one of the killer clowns, but without makeup. Oh, God.
He doesn't have eyes.
Oh.
I mean, I'm glad you told me to do that, because it genuinely had no idea, and it was beautiful for it.
Yay.
Alright, I gotta go.
Yeah, I'll see you later, though.
I'll see you later. Bye, guys.
Bye. Anyway. What a day. And we now have negative viewers watching.
It's all Robert's fault.
I'll take the blame.
One's fault.
He's jealous.
Hold me back.
You doing alright, Alan?
He's enjoying the light.
Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Oh no.
Yeah,
I was like, awesome.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I've been plugging away at this.
Me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself.
That one is horrifying.
No, no. What did you look for Beverly? Oh no!
Why is the kid awkwardly grabbing Alan Moore's thigh? And both of them.
Okay, so the right hand is Alan Moore's, and the left hand is Wilford Brumley, whoever that is. And he's in his lap. Oh god.
They're like one being. They combined like Seth Brundle.
Dude, the book looks like that scene in Perchance to Dream when Batman can't read because the letters are all fucked up.
Yeah.
He can't read. Like, that's what that looks like. Like, try to read the book.
No, I know. How Peru, Grinch, Stroll.
And then the next
Mask.
one's Kuhn. Oh god.
Van Grinch, Kanzler, Christmas. Sorry, Oristmas.
Oh god.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
That blonde girl in the first one's fucking horrifying.
What, behind Alan Moore's head? Why is she scary? Oh, the one to the left of her?
Yeah.
The kid in the red is Bill Gates if he shrunk. You got me shrunk in the wash.
No, what's wrong with his hands? Oh god. That you need to post out of context in the other channel. All of them. Fuck it. Oh, that's amazing. It's Jan.
Yeah.
How many episodes or chapters or whatever in this?
5 or 6. And then we've got the 2 DLCs to do.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I hate fighting this old shit.
It's a fridge. Oh god. I don't like the way they move. It's like the fake books from Army of Darkness.
This is where we need a hide.
Go hide.
Oh god.
Yeah, this post will protect me.
I mean...
God. Oh god. Oh, that ghost threw a flashbang at you.
No, I threw a flashbang at the ghost. Hey, if the post works, the post works.
I mean, if the glove doesn't fit... Oh my god, this like rebroke my AI.
No.
Now it interprets everything into the style of Dr. Seuss.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I just made this one of Alan Moore fighting the Balrog.
Oh, Jesus. He looks like a gargoyle flying monkey, then he looks like the Balrog.
No, he doesn't look anything like the Balrog. But it was closer than the first one, which was this.
It's Manila on fire.
He's fighting him with a big pizza cutter.
Oh, what's wrong with his face?
What's wrong with your face?
Oh, I miss the Resident Evil 4 Village. That's better than just everything being in a Dr. Seuss style.
Oh god.
Outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the
on Alan's face on the TV.
I don't like it.
I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Stop looking at the camera. I don't like it. Get out of there, Alan.
Alan.
I'm starting to think that Alan's going crazy. Or he's always been crazy.
He's just a little kooky.
Would you say that he's always been the
kidnapper
caretaker?
had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Birds.
Oh, more birds.
How many birds is too much birds?
Oh god. Oh
Yeah.
no. That was fun. Okay.
Birds.
Birds. Austin?
Yeah?
You do know what the word is, don't you?
That's bird.
Must resist.
I'm about to say about the bird. No, one of my biggest shocks musically was that the Ramones have a cover of that song of Surfing. It is awesome.
Oh, that sounds great. Oh fuck, we're in the mines.
We're in the mines of Moria.
They dug too deep.
And they called it a mine. A mine!
Okay, Alan Moore, settle down.
No, that's Gimli. That's one of my favorite Gimli lines.
No, no, I'm just imagining Alan Moore playing Gimli.
Oh, that'd be great. Gimli is probably in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, let's be honest. That is a world where Harry Potter assassinates... or no. Harry Potter is assassinated. Something like that, I don't know.
Wow.
Who cares?
He got the okay to use all this.
What?
I'm shocked that he got the rights to use some of that stuff. Damn it.
I mean, most of it's public domain, and then whatever isn't, it's not specific. For example, he uses James Bond, but he's called Jimmy Bond.
That's so dumb. Did
Yeah,
Alan Moore just stop giving a shit?
I mean, I think he did when he made that.
I prefer Jimmy Bond from the American TV episode. Most people haven't seen it.
Oh, I like that more than the movies. Though I also like The View to a Kill.
No, he'd probably have to rant more about how the movie industry sucks, and, or James Bond is good or something.
Men are still good.
Don't lose hope on them. Oh, never did.
I won't bury you.
I've buried enough Morrisons in me house. I'm not doing it to you, Grant. Don't force me to do this. Oh, you can't win, Alan. You're done.
I have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on.
Yes, I know, Alan.
Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
No, listen here. We have to get our way up the mine shaft.
Austin, because I know you're not watching, but do you still have it up like you're listening?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the narration?
I mean, Noah had it like down.
It reminds me a lot of like Arkham, where if you're not doing what you're supposed to, Batman won't shut up about what he has to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's just a lot of games now where you start wandering off and the character's like, no, that's not what you do. Go back.
And now it's
I don't
a
know if that's a lot
platforming
of
game.
games. That's a few games.
I mean that's a lot of games now, like especially with puzzle stuff.
Ugh.
Where it'll be like you get put into a puzzle and the character will instantly be like, well, this is what you do if it takes you like 3 seconds.
Yeah, I kind of wish that was like an optional thing. Like you could just turn it
Yeah,
on.
I really wish you could turn that off. That's something I like in the remake of Alone in the Dark, is turn off like all it's for puzzles. I was like, yeah.
That was one thing I
Thank you.
appreciated about that third Tomb Raider reboot. Is it had like separate difficulties for like combat, puzzles, etc.
Yeah, because at this point it seems like that's the best I can hope for. So I'll take the victory I can get, I guess.
Yeah, I mean I think that's the best way to do it because I do think that is important for some players, but I don't necessarily need it in every game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It would also be nice if games didn't have to hold your hand, but whatever. Like, if I can at least turn that off, that's nice.
I don't know. We played the and I mean, granted, we're doing a live show here, but when we played the Silent Hill 2 remake, like some of those puzzles are pretty esoteric, and we're like, oh come on. Like we did have to do a walkthrough a few times.
Oh yeah,
Remember that one?
Yeah, bastard.
Remember that one where it's like, look at this sink, and then look at these pills,
Yeah,
and then
it's like count the drips and the light blinking. I was like,
fuck off.
Shut up. Like, it's not even like a clever puzzle. It's just like, I just count the things. God. Do 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 do. Ah, birds. Yeah.
I don't like this.
It's not good. Oh.
This is good. I need these flares to last longer.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. What was that voice?
I don't know. You're skewing to a Swedish Chef a little?
No, but I was just doing what you did. That's what you did.
Yeah. I don't know what else.
Oh, got it. My knees.
This became someone else.
Spooky.
No, Robert, he's not spooky. He's just a skeleton.
Honestly, did you ever finish Alone in the Dark?
No, I gotta get back to it.
Whoa!
I really liked it.
You got stuck on a puzzle.
No.
No, the baby from Resident Evil Village showed up and he went, nope.
No, I actually got to like a good chapter break, and then I had like a hankering to play Conquer, so I started playing that for a little bit.
Boo.
What?
I don't have any opinion on Conquer. I've never played it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's more of a Bubsy guy.
Apparently.
No, I'm just not a platformer guy.
Platformer.
A platformer.
I've
Fucking
been playing
Bubsy.
I've been playing the new Monster Hunter. It's pretty fun.
Cool.
What's nice is because
Yeah.
you in all older games you can only just pick one weapon. Like you could switch back and forth, but that could get difficult because when you upgrade your weapons, switching back and forth is difficult. Now you can equip two, so you can like decide which and just focus on those.
Nice. Yeah, and then I went on vacation, and when I was gone, I had my Switch. So I was playing RE4 on that.
Eek.
Yeah, it is good.
That's a top 5 game for me.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played the original one, so I was like, yippee.
Yeah, I played it a little while ago for the channel with an HD mod. That's pretty sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, it cleans up a lot of the... The unfortunate thing is there isn't really a definitive release of that game. Because a lot of them are based... I think all of the ports are based on the PS2 version. It's been a minute since I looked into this, so I could be wrong. But that is an inherently inferior port to the...
Oh shit, we're on the Temple of Doom bridge.
Just in what way?
Damn it!
Austin, we're dying on the Temple of Doom bridge.
Oh no.
So, because the PS2 was less powerful than the GameCube, they had to strip out...
I just mean, like, is the gameplay worse?
Oh, no. The gameplay is the same. It just, I mean, like, level design, graphics, aesthetics, stuff like that.
Yeah, I just don't care about graphics. It looks fine.
I mean, I don't... Like, obviously, they're not the most important, but it's 2025. I don't see why we can't have the superior version.
Yeah, I mean, it's an old game.
Yeah. At least it's not the original PC version.
That's the funny thing to me about, like, the PC Master Race people is it's, like, some of the worst, fuck, I can't think of the word now. Ports are on PC.
Yeah.
Hey, he's back.
Hey. No, what are your opinions on graphics?
Graphics?
Yeah.
Like the concept of graphics, or just the graphics of the...
Yeah, like, do you agree with... No, just in general, like, do you agree with them?
With graphics?
Yeah.
Use your words carefully.
Yeah, be very, very quiet.
What's the right answer?
It's whatever you feel.
Well, I say I agree.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Opinions of the channel do not reflect what Noah just said. We apologize to any people in the Jewish community.
Oh no. Oh god.
we don't agree with any of what you just said or agreed to. Noah was actually like just out of prison when we picked him up and we took a chance, and sometimes that just doesn't work out. It's like you pick up a puppy from the pound, sometimes it bites your kid's face off, sometimes it's okay, you just never know. And unfortunately, today we were bit.
Well, I don't know.
We can do better.
I did my time. I spent 20 years in the can, and I like to think I've changed as a person.
Apparently not.
I guess not. I guess I got more learning to do.
I was expecting you to go, I did my time. 12 years of it.
12 years of it. In Azkaban.
Oh god.
Oh god.
You just got hurt by wood.
So no, we're still in the woods, wandering around.
I was gonna say,
we were
made much progress.
John went through a mine. He died. Now he's here.
Oh, I just saw these other AI images.
Isn't the one of Alan Moore reading the books amazing?
Yeah, is he reading it to an old man that's sitting on his lap?
That's also
No.
maybe possibly also
Fused
him.
with him?
They're conjoined twins.
He's like a character from The Life Aquatic. With his hat. That's crazy. Was he fighting a demon?
Yes.
Oh, God.
No, that's the Balrog. The one with the wings is the Balrog.
Oh, that's the Balrog. Yeah, okay.
Obviously.
Yeah, don't you know a Balrog when you see one?
You know the Balrog of Morgoth. I don't know what's the fire one. Godzilla?
No, it's also the Balrog.
No, I thought it was Manila on fire.
All I know is that Alan Moore is fighting it with a big pizza cutter.
Wonderful.
It's aunt.
What?
I said it's aunt.
Oh. Oh, you said it's turned. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
No one knows. Wee! That little jump. Okay.
Wee! What would
He's
you
really
do if
excited
Alan
to be
Moore...
here. Oh,
What
God.
would you do if you
What?
walked through a park and you saw Alan Moore go down a slide and he yelled, "Wee"?
Walk the other way.
I don't think he's
So he's like,
capable of yelling.
you're right, he's like, "Wee, would you like to go down the slide with me?" And then he holds out like an outstretched finger, but you see that his the tips of his fingers are like blackened, like he's been using the dark hold, and he's got really long fingernails.
He's got a really bony, crusty hand.
Yeah, well,
Nosferatu hands.
yeah. What would you do?
I wouldn't take his hand. I think I'd politely decline and walk away.
And
But
he's
he can
like,
show you a whole new world.
"You decline me."
A whole new world. A dazzling place I never knew.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid.
He's singing that with Grant Morrison.
You missed some. You did miss some good Grant Morrison. Alan Moore telling Grant Morrison he didn't want to have to kill Morrison.
I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near
I don't want to have to kill you, Grant.
Yeah, he was like,
give it your best shot.
I've buried enough Morrisons in me house. I don't want to have to bury you, Grant.
I've buried enough members of the Morrison family.
Oh, you'll never bury me. Never take me alive.
Oh boy.
Whoa, 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 she's probably what now?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Weird.
It's Tyler Durden.
Wee. Twisty. Oh.
Did you just say you want to play Twister with me, sister?
I'm gonna go out to my car. Got my car.
I'm better at Twister than you, Grant.
No, did I tell you about the one day I was going through my phone and I found like a shit ton of AI pictures of Alan Moore working on a car, and I was like, oh my god, I completely forgot to make. And I went, but wait, why did I make these?
It's because of the scenario where that started with Alan Moore just not being able to start his car. And I acted it out. I don't remember anything else about it.
No, I remembered that it was like a bit that we did one night, but I couldn't remember what like why.
I think that was just it. We couldn't get through it. We kept laughing.
Alan Moore working on his car, and he's like, "Excuse me, I've got to put in a new muffler.
My car broke.
I can't get to the Denny's now.
There's not enough petrol in the car.
It's too expensive. It's a whole quiggle for a gallon."
Oh, can Alan Moore sing the Lime in the Coconut song? You were just hearing that.
Oh, Grant Morrison puts the lime in the coconut, and then he stirs it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it frozen on?
This is going on a
Yeah,
while.
well, the music is still going. Oh, I just finished my
Previously.
paperwork, so I just went over to the stream. Whoa, why was that guy shooting while not looking the way he was shooting?
I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story
So many
seems to be
questions.
shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
Yeah, fuck this chair. I
Ow, my
not
foot.
sit. Ow.
Presence before it attacked me.
Wee.
I thought you were on episode. Oh no, it was end of episode 3.
Yeah, it's. I don't know why they do
Ew.
that. Yeah.
Ah.
To give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through
It looks like Hagrid's brother.
very important that you stay strong. I don't want you to have another. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
What is that guy's name again?
Triggered a mental illness. No.
Huh?
Suffering from
Which guy?
symptoms of
Hagrid's brother. This guy
Oh,
looks like.
Grunt.
Unk?
Hello, Gronk. It's
Grunt.
me, Alan Wake.
Hagrid Moore.
It's got off the rails.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in.
I felt groggy.
I felt like
I got roofied at the bar by Phil Hartman.
I couldn't think.
Oh.
Couldn't focus.
By Hagrid's brother.
Grunk roofied me, and I don't know what happened.
And now I feel groggy because of Grunk.
Grunk is
Groggy? Oh, Grop?
Yeah, GRAWP.
Yeah, he calls him Groppy.
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla.
Groppy made me groggy.
I get the message.
Grunk is better.
I do like Grunk. That is a good name.
Grunk's new groove.
They should change 2 of the dwarves in Snow White to Groggy and Grunk.
Why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some.
Whoa.
Alan, are you okay? No, I'm feeling groggy.
A human being cannot spin that quickly.
Alan Moore can. I mean, Alan can.
Alan Moore way.
You even made him British like Alan Moore.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, it's me, Alan Moore. I genuinely can't say his name.
I was spinning in a circle, and then I was convinced that I was the comic writer Alan Moore.
Suddenly, I saw visions of lost girls in my head. It was then I knew that my name is truly Grunk.
It was then I knew I should write that book.
The entire story is just yesterday, but he wakes up and Lost Girls doesn't exist. It's not even just Alan Moore as a whole, just that book.
Alice is dead. No. You're in a very vulnerable
Then he meets
The
Alan Moore.
world needs to know this story. It has to be out there.
Then he meets Alan Moore and he's like, "Are you doing okay, Alan?" Like, I'm still working at DC. Me and Tom King are making Booster Gold.
Everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams.
Still writing
Your
Swamp
mind
Thing.
has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario
For
which you're
James
writing is
Mangold.
affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. You go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife...
Kick this guy down the stairs.
Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious
Ah.
trying to escape from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this.
Shut up.
Everything can be explained logically.
So much talking.
Stab him on the sundial.
He just slips and falls on it.
Never get tired
Yay.
of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought
You're saying that
the
out
view
loud.
he was talking about.
Now there was
See, no, I like just the image of these two men just standing here like this for 5 minutes while Alan narrates in his head.
I like the idea of him narrating out loud while other people are just standing there like,
Now you
what?
gotta go back.
Yeah, it's getting stormy. Time to go inside.
Getting a little gronky outside.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, so what are the dwarves in Snow White then? Which ones can we switch to Groggy and Gronk?
You can switch Dopey.
No, Dopey and Grumpy are like the only two anyone remembers.
Okay.
Sneezy.
The monologue is putting over the dial.
Oh, just
Oh my
keep
god.
going.
Once you accept that, we can begin
Bashful. Knows no one's favorite dwarf is Bashful.
Yeah, he can be Gronk now.
And Dopey's the special one. You can't get rid of him.
But yeah, Dopey and Grumpy are the only two.
Alright, I'm sorry for suggesting to get rid of Dopey. Jeez.
Yeah, I can't believe you'd say that, dude.
He's the special one, Noah. He has
Yeah.
the problem.
Whoa,
Okay,
no.
oh, okay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Look, here's Dopey. He's right
Oh my
here.
god, he's freaking out.
He's like, where are me brothers?
Why is the shadow hitting his neck like that? He looks like he's turning into a werewolf.
No, he was part looking blackface, but they washed part of it off. He shouldn't have enough water.
He's auditioning for Soul Man.
He's got a long neck.
He does have a really long neck.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's doing kung fu.
Whoa.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Can you play as this guy instead?
Yeah.
Or at least hang out with him instead? Fuck this doctor.
Ah.
There's Betty Boop. Why does she have a kid's voice, but she's like 80?
As a part of the therapy. As long as you feel up to it, you should continue.
You want to read that one?
Who?
Robert.
Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please reserve the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure that don't interfere with your therapy and our periods of creativity.
I don't know
Also,
what the voice this
please
is.
respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind, you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored to you. Engagement therapy, TM, and its sister method, the flow TM, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them.
Please don't voice them.
Yeah, I've heard it both ways. Ooh, bear.
These guys.
It was like a high-pitched Tommy Lee Jones.
What a storm!
Every outhouse, doghouse.
And these two are the Anderson brothers. Odin and
The
Thor.
Anderson
Mr.
brothers.
Anderson.
A heavy metal band. in the
Mr.
70s and
Gronk.
80s called Old Gods
Whoa.
of Asgard. They even adopted
Oh my
new
God,
first
it's like that
names
movie.
to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that.
I don't think that's how the dementia works.
I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its
That's
mark.
the hammer. Just every couple minutes he hits the board.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short. For now, Alan, the power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue.
Oh boy.
He's not crazy.
There's Robert Englund.
Not crazy like
Yeah.
us, Sonny. Yeah. Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny.
Why is the guy, like the old man from Monster House, the biker?
Why not?
That's what happened
Yeah.
after.
Thing I've heard in a while.
Didn't he die?
No, he survives. His house dies, though. Spoilers.
Yeah, but then he dies after.
No, he's still alive at the end. He's like, "Thanks for saving the day, kids. And now I have no house."
And the wives are like, "We're going to college."
You want a fax machine?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the
It
fantasy.
didn't even hit.
I was convinced he was lying to me about
Boo.
everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the
Give me
farm.
booze.
Our own formula, local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
The Baba Yaga.
Ravens,
What's happening?
what were they? Memory and thought.
Well, that just happened.
Yeah, can you go fight
Is this
monsters or something now?
Is this a mini game where you have to go retrieve the booze for them?
I hope so.
It's the mini game where you have to listen to everybody talk for 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's part of the story.
It is outraged that games have narrative.
It's part of the story.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice when we can, mix them.
My hands began
Whoa.
to shake uncontrollably.
Whoa.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Be cool, Scooby-Doo.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only
I don't know why there was chaos.
I don't know why Scooby-Doo was cool. I guess in that moment, he
I guess in
was.
that moment, he was really influenced by his friend Scooby-Dum.
Yay!
That
Scooby-Doo
character
is
was...
cool. Scooby-Doo.
He was
They just
only in
killed
4
this-
episodes. Holy shit.
all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
Robert Englund's coming.
Do a decision.
Yeah. To murder.
Barry?
Wow.
About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's like me, but
It's right
flat
next door.
and motionless.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up
Just
with you.
shoot him.
Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Uh-oh. No more books. Well, that's not my problem anymore. Okay.
Jesus.
I had to find a way out.
Wake Master.
Oh god.
How did that hurt you?
Because that's possessed by the darkness.
That's racist.
Is it?
Green Lantern's light.
He's talking about the rock band, The Darkness.
Oh, they believe in a thing called love.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So, John, how are you feeling? Do you want to try to finish this chapter before calling it?
I kind of want to try to finish at least this episode, but we'll see.
Is your
One
choice.
of my friends blasts I believe in a thing called love like anytime he gets to pick songs when we all hang out. And it's
Oh,
like
no.
one of like 3 songs. that he'll pick.
That song's kind of annoying.
Yeah, especially when you listen to it a lot. He likes this music review channel, and that he like whenever that guy does like a video where he talks about a song that's good, my friend suddenly starts listening to that song a lot.
Even a thing called love.
It takes something like that when it takes something like that where I can understand people just not getting me being into like the movie stuff in terms of what I watch online. Because watching videos of just people talking about music has absolutely no appeal to me.
Yeah, well,
I'm saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just not into it.
Because I can like music stuff, but mostly if it's like more about like music history and stuff like that.
Yeah, sure. Like, yeah.
Just because I really like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
the idea of somebody just breaking down a song, it's like, yeah, I'll just listen to it.
No, the channel's called Pat Finnerty, I think, and I watched a couple of the videos because I was like, oh, maybe I'll like this. It's like a music thing, but then it's just like he like doesn't actually talk about the music. So I'm like, I don't even understand what the point of this is. Like, I watched like, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 videos, and he just like talked about some other music critic and like how he wants to be like that guy. He talks about the things that he has in his background. He like went to like Denny's, and like it's just like all this stuff. It's like a 40-minute long video, and
it's just an SNL sketch.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know. He'll be like, okay, because the series that he did is called "What Makes This Song Stink," so it's like why his songs suck, right? So like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a song. Okay, it'll be like "Beverly Hills" by Weezer, right? And he's like, "Oh, this song sucks, right? Like we all know it sucks. This is a bad song. A good song is The Darkness." I believe in a thing called that's a good song. Let me talk about that for a second. So that's a great song, but I don't like that. Anyways, I'm gonna go to Denny's for a minute. You know, Denny's is cool. Anyways, okay, let's talk about the beat. This is why the beat doesn't work. As you can see in my background, I got like all this stuff, and he starts talking about that, and then he like pulls out a guitar and he's like talking about like his amp, and then he'll be like, anyways, okay, like the music of the song is like, bram, bram, bram. That's really lame, right? Okay, anyways, now into lyrics. I'm like what a value is in this video? Like nothing.
Oh my god.
Saying,
yeah.
I was like, I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I can't do it. I simply can't.
Yeah, I think the only music channel I watch is that one you sent me that does like the worst songs.
Yeah, he's not even like a music guy, but like he will talk about music because he works as at like a radio DJ. Like most of his videos are just like comedy videos.
And with that stuff, it's like I'm just kind of passively watching because he's talking about music I don't listen to.
Yeah, well, and that's why I found my favorite Nicki Minaj song, the E song.
Super freaky girl.
Super freaky girl. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say unironically. I listen to that song a lot.
No, you do listen to it unironically. Yeah. You're a big Nicki Minaj fan.
Yeah.
Austin is always blasting Stupid Ho in the rhythm bot.
Oh god.
You stupid hoe.
I like the part where she's like, stupid hoe, it's my enemy.
Well, that's more like the Care Bears.
No, dude, have you heard
That's a real song.
No, genuinely, hold on. I'm gonna find it.
I don't think I've heard that one.
No, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna make you listen to the chorus, and I'm make you listen to that part where she does that. Because, like, genuinely, that voice I did is 100% what she sounds like. Hold on.
He's like, stupid hoe. I think there's one lyric where she's like, stupid hoe is my kid and I don't want custody.
I don't know that line.
Yeah.
Can you do an AI with her singing Dr. Seuss songs?
Well, I don't think you can do an image generation.
Yeah, Nicki
Minaj,
Butter Battle Book.
Nicki Minaj, stupid hoe.
You a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe.
You a stupid hoe. Stupid hoe is my enemy.
Oh my
Maybe
god,
in
it's
my head.
X-Men.
Oh my god, I forgot how annoying the beginning of the song is.
Forgot how annoying the entire song is.
Yeah, actually, Robert, don't just listen to the chorus and that part. Listen to the entire song, I dare you.
See how far you make it.
Alan didn't make it.
Okay, here, I'm just about to post it.
I was listening to Nicki Minaj, and she was telling me that I'm a stupid hoe.
Okay, I just posted it. Robert, let's hear your, let's hear let's hear your live reaction. And you have to listen to the whole song.
Okay.
Because the part I was talking about is at the end, but you have to get through some of the most annoying stuff in that song to really understand. Have you started it?
No,
Austin's really invested in Robert.
I am.
Listening to
I'm really
this.
excited because, like, I feel like instantly Robert's gonna be like, "Oh God, what did I just get myself into?"
Oh no.
How you liking it, dude? How do you like this beat, Robert?
F-R-E A-K.
E. How do you like this sick beat, Robert? Yeah, this is a diss track about Lil Kim.
Oh yeah, that's right. They had beef.
Yeah.
Speaking of diss tracks, I cannot get away from videos of Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl. That song is so annoying.
I still haven't even seen that.
Oh, which one?
He does that song that like basically just calls out Drake.
Yeah, he did like 5 of them.
Oh,
Oh.
I've only seen the one, and I didn't know he did multiple.
Yeah, no. Drake and Kendrick were like they were like responding to each other with disses.
Hold on.
I like some of the Kendrick Lamar ones, just because he's a better rapper than Drake.
Before Stupid Ho, Lil Kim made a diss track that sampled the Godzilla theme, and that lives like right in my head.
Oh, wonderful. Robert, how you doing? How's it going? Not great.
Do you want me to tell you the timestamp where she does the thing I said? Is that a yes or no?
Robert has gone bye-bye, ladies.
You're just gonna
I
power
found
through
it.
it?
It's this one.
Is it not like
I
this?
have
Oh,
1
yeah.
minute left.
Okay, so you're like right about where you get to that.
I actually kind of like that song, John.
Why is that chair big?
Huh?
Yeah, right.
I actually kind of surprised that, just because I know you're not a big rap fan.
Yeah, it's weird. I like some rap, but I'm not like super duper into it.
Yeah.
I think it's just because, like, I never really got why, but I think it's because like rap tends to be more about lyrics, and I don't really listen to music for lyrics.
Yeah,
I just listen more for music.
I definitely have that. Like, I like some like Eminem that I grew up with, but it's not a genre I seek out a lot.
Yeah, I like the Beastie Boys. And then outside of that, I mostly like really lame rap.
Like John Cena.
Like John Cena or Will Smith.
Or Nicki Minaj.
I mean, hey, I just want a freaky girl.
A super freaky girl.
Sorry, you're right. I messed it up.
Because it's a super freak remix.
Yeah. Well, she also did the Anaconda one, the Baby Got Back one. I like Sir Mix a lot. I like Sir Mix a lot's follow up to Baby Got Back as well.
Oh, he did a follow up?
Yeah, it's called Put 'Em on the Glass, and it's about women putting boobs on glass.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you this video. Funny.
Yeah. Sir Mix-a-Lot, he's a man of taste. He knows what he likes.
Well, then Bismarck, he has a song called Pickin' Boogers. It's also great.
Bismarck, he's pretty funny.
I love Bismarck so much.
And Ray William Johnson covered "Just a Friend" for
that is
your
true.
favorite motion.
That's true.
Can Gal Gadot sing "Just a Friend"? Please.
You've got what I need.
And I need you to get me enough champagne to fill the dial.
Oh, YouTube took the Put 'Em on the Glass music video off YouTube.
No.
I guess because of all the nudity.
Oh. Get
It's
him.
actually heartbreaking. I love Sir Mix a lot. But not as much as Bismarcky. No, you're gonna love this artwork for Pickin' Boogers, but Bismarcky.
Oh, okay. I'm so excited. I'm gonna listen to a little bit of "Put 'Em on the Glass."
Put 'em on the glass.
Let's see.
I said, put 'em on the glass. Yeah, this is the kind of rap I like, just dumb rap. And Beastie Boys. Beastie Boys are genuinely good.
Beastie Boys are cool.
Yeah. But I also like that the Beastie Boys are kind of like a mix between rock and rap.
If you like that, you might like Anthrax did a song in the 90s called Bring the Noise. It's like a rap song, but with the
I think I've heard of that.
they did it with the original artist, so it's got that like rap metal hybrid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that sometimes. I guess most of the ones I'd say are go-to ones that I like are Gorillaz. I'm a big Gorillaz fan.
Yeah.
I like Gorillaz.
A lot of rappers.
Oh yeah.
Like
De La
Tony's just the
Soul.
big one, obviously. Yeah.
De La Soul on Gorilla songs. I like them.
My favorite Gorillaz song is Feel Good Inc. Steamed Hams mashup. Another good one is Miss the Bus by Criss Cross.
I don't know that one.
Oh, you don't know Miss the Bus? Fuck, okay, I gotta put that in too.
I'm listening to Pickin' Boogers now.
Pickin' Boogers. My favorite line in it is, "Hey Ma, what's for dinner? Go up your nose and pick a winner." Yeah, because Crisscross made Jump, right? Where they like made fun of oh, what is that other kid rap group? I can't remember, but like they make fun of them for being like goofs, and then their follow-up track is about how they missed the bus to school.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my dad used to play that a lot.
Were any of you guys into Kids Bop when you were kids? Did you have any
No.
of those CDs? I have never known anyone who had one.
So, because we have mini pop kids here.
Oh. Yeah.
It is
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, you don't even have Kids Bop? You have to have an off-brand version of that?
we have an off-brand version of Kids Bop. And as a kid, I used to see the commercials everywhere for mini pop kids, but I never like listened to them. And I would get into like very hardcore arguments with my mom where I thought mini pop kids were the original artists, and she'd be like, "No, they're just covers," and I'm like, "No, they're not, Mom. They make their own music."
Oh god. What am I looking at? This is so funny.
With what?
No, in the cutscene.
I don't know.
There's the Alan Wake cardboard cutout in the middle of them.
I like that it's stuck around. Whoa. On the next week, we'll rank our favorite mini pop songs.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy
Or
stuff like
rank the best censorship in mini pop kids and Kids Bop songs.
But she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I like in Uptown Funk, they keep in the line about cocaine, with like the white gold line, but when they get to the chorus, they're like, "I'm too hot, hot man."
That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional.
Didn't they make a Wet Ass Pussy Kids Bop track?
Oh god. That'd be
I don't know.
amazing.
I feel like that might be too far.
Hold on.
Well, there are censored versions of that song, so maybe.
I really hope the kids aren't just saying wet and gushy, because honestly, that's grosser than the. Yeah, that's genuinely grosser than the original lyrics.
There's another censored radio version where it's get a bucket and a mop for this wet, wet, wet.
Yeah, those because people were mad about wet and gushy, so they changed it to just wet, wet, wet.
At a certain point, it's impossible to censor.
I think we're going to stop there. On that note,
yay!
Anyway, thanks guys for hanging out, and we'll be back next week.